Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. We back again. Another episode of Unk Em Podcast. We're gonna make sure that we get everybody up on the screen at the same time. But in between
Get the
time,
light, get that
y'all
light,
know
huh?
what it is. Y'all know what it should be. Know what it could be. Salute to the guys. Salute to the gang. What's going on,
Yeah.
y'all?
Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The unction up, man. What up, unks?
Unks. What's the
What's
word,
going
Unks?
on? What's
Unks.
going on? What's
What
going
up,
on? Yo, first and
Yeah.
foremost, I want to say I appreciate all of y'all. We had a lot of feedback from last week's episode. Some dudes was getting in situations with the old ladies behind some of the some of the subjects that
Definitely.
we spoke on. You know what I mean? There was a lot of
As
shaking the
they should.
culture going on.
As they should, man. Because I feel like nobody's having a conversation, and the fact that we got to get people in their homes having these conversations, we on the right path.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Mash, your screen is sideways, gang.
I know.
I'm gonna say if we could get Mash up here, we're gonna get everybody right, get everybody ready. Salute to all
Definitely got a
everybody that's
call
tapped
last
in.
week. Right.
Oh, somebody called your line too?
Yeah, they said he was going to come up this week. Hopefully he tune in.
Matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna put the number at the top of the screen as soon as we get Mass back in the building and all that.
Right.
Salute to
There
the
you,
Yeah,
there you
gang
yeah,
go.
right there.
yeah.
All right, let's get everybody back up here 1 second. So, how was everybody week before we get started, man? How was everybody week?
Eventful, man. Eventful.
Nah, yeah, it's always some shit going on.
Yeah, I miss my
Blood.
weekends, man. I'm working on the weekends.
I work too, but I still be moving and shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit was blessed, man. My shit was blessed. I'm blessed.
And I
Uh,
feel like if you're not doing anything, man, that's what makes it. That would make it worse. So the fact that we doing
Right.
shit and finding the time to do half of this shit be, man, ain't
that's a
no
talk
way.
about it.
No, that gotta
That's a
be
fact.
busy, B. If you ain't
That's a
busy,
fact.
you in
Salute,
trouble.
salute to the first comment of the night. My man Status, what's going on, Playboy?
You're
The word
Uh,
with
oh,
you.
First comment of the night. All right, so you know how we do. We're gonna pull the topics up. This week's topics. These are good ones. These was picked by the panel. I feel like the panel did their thing with these topics right here. The first topic is gonna be why do older women want YNs versus younger women wanting unks? That's gonna be a good one. We're gonna spend a little time on this one.
nah, yeah,
The
that's real
second
right there.
the second one is prenups and relationships. Coming from a married man, that's gonna be. I hope my wife ain't watching. Um,
That's a real
um,
topic, you know.
that's a fact. Uh, Topic number three is pills the new crack era.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Damn.
and
Mm,
topic number four is shootings terrorizing our community. We're going to end
I
the show
mean,
off with that one. That's going to be a real heartfelt conversation. Um,
definitely.
so let's just get into topic number one. Why do older women want YNs versus younger women want unks? Let's get to it, y'all.
Ugh.
Let me start it off. Let me start it off, man. I feel like the older women they want the younger niggas so they could control them. Cause you're not controlling no unk. You're not
Mm-hmm.
controlling the nigga 40 Right, plus. Cause he done figured it out already. You know what I mean? And then the young joints want the older niggas because these little bitches living so fast. They know the unks are situated and established, so they need somebody to take care of them. The young niggas can't do that. They still smoking spray weed and grabber, man.
He said they still
smoking that
smoking
straight
sprayed
pipe.
weed and guava.
Uh, Uh, well, and
I think right.
that's just my intake on the strength that my store is still in the hood, so I still see a lot of this shit. I see a lot of this shit on a daily basis.
Right.
You know,
Mm.
fact though. I kind of agree with Mass, man. Like
I feel like them older chicks, they can't just tell us what we want to hear. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
you got to show us. We've been through it all, like he said, and they could get the young niggas. Well, a few
Yeah.
of them. This, we got the young niggas with the old soul who ain't hearing it, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of really really broke that shit down to the fullest. Like, know what I mean? It's just basically that. Like, the young chicks want the security that these young niggas can't handle them. Know what I mean? Handle for them, and the older chicks, the cougars, they know they can handle the young niggas. These young niggas is getting a bag. They don't know what to do with it. They just gonna fuck it up with them. So,
Right.
I think it's because the older women, the older dudes, been around for the older chicks' history and they know what's up.
ooh, ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Like
ooh.
Don't
you can
start
kind
nothing
of
now.
listen. I'm
Dog. Hell no.
listen,
Hey,
listen,
yo, homie, he hit a nerve with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
listen,
part.
man. I'm just saying,
Uh-huh.
like you can kind of reinvent yourself with a youngin that wasn't around when you was out bopping and gurping. You know what I mean? Like
Ooh.
That,
Mm-hmm.
you
that's a
can
good
say
one.
But
you
guess what? Older niggas is so corny. Like I just think it's corny, period. Because if a younger nigga get an older woman, an older nigga want to break it down. Like, yo, you know you fucking with a hoe, right? You fucking with an old hoe.
now is
That's
he
how
is he is he
that's how
hating
old hoe.
or is he putting the
Is
young
that
bull
hate or
on? Like
right? Is that hate or concern? Right.
Nah, it might
just
be
Yeah.
think about
both.
it like
It
this:
might be
if you
both. The young nigga,
Sometimes you gotta
the,
let it
the
you
young
gotta
nigga.
let a young nigga bump his head, man, because they think they
nah,
know
but
better.
Nah,
Pete, if you a
what
young
if
nigga,
the
right?
young nigga bagged the bitch that you couldn't get, no matter if she was a hoe or not? So it could be both.
Right.
Right. But Pete, let's just say let's just say it like this though.
That's
If you a young dude, you get into the bag or whatever, and the older chick portray herself to be this like real extravagant upper echelon type of chick where you feel like you gotta obligate her lifestyle or the lifestyle she tell you about. But then you run into the old heads that be like, oh Felicia? Nigga, we had
Mm.
Felicia in the staircase back in the day. You out here taking her to Philippe's.
Taking her to
Yeah.
police.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
yeah,
I
but
mean,
saying?
they
yo, in
showing
a
them different.
situation, yeah, in a situation like that, though, you gotta look at yourself, nigga. A lot of us come from being hoes. I'm
Right.
a change. I changed my life. I'm a change hoe. You feel what I'm saying? Like we come from that though. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit, it could be both though. It could be hating or it could be, jealousy.
Right.
I
Right.
think I
Yeah.
think it's I think I didn't hear any of y'all say one of the points of that I think we all see women having. It's a sense of control. It's
Mm-hmm.
the sense of control and the lack thereof.
No, it
Hmm.
definitely is.
yeah. That's what
So,
we
Hmm.
saying. We said that they can't
but
control
Definitely.
the
yeah,
in
but
no aspect.
I think it's they just want to. It's not the only thing they can't control the unk. I think they just want to be in control of every situation that they have going on. So the younger girl still wants to be in control. So what does she do? She know that older niggas be spinning off of a younger girl.
Nah, hell no,
Yeah, all right.
hell no.
Yeah, all
Well,
right.
well, well, well. That's what they figure, though, Live. I get you. That's what they figure in
I'm
their
not saying
head.
I'm not.
What
Yeah,
they
I'm not
think?
saying
Yeah.
that they run it that the control is in their favor because I mean, if you got pimping in your blood, you understand you're not controlling the pussy, you controlling the mind.
Hmm.
So once you control the mind, she could think whatever she want to think. You know what
Fuck
I'm
that
saying?
Dolomite shit.
Yo, Bridge, you right.
She like,
We if we older, of course, we all got knowledge. We all got knowledge.
Right, but we talking about a chick right now. We talking about an
Yeah.
older chick who the young nigga don't know her history. That's
Right.
what we talking about. The young. It ain't about the nigga. The young nigga. He don't. What's his history compared to hers?
Right.
All
He's
right, for
getting his.
instance, let's go here with it. I'm gonna use an example. You got Chrissy and Jim Jones, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Chrissy is older than Jim. Jim said that he used to see Chrissy on the block when he was a youth. She was running around the fly chick on the block, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Your man Alpo was talking about him and the older cats was turning her every which way but loose. Jim wifed her. You know what I'm saying? That's his old lady
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? So is it a situation where the older dudes wasn't trying to do that because they know her history, and then the young boys,
Nah,
what?
nah, it
Like,
wasn't that. Like that's a Harlem. So I'm a Harlem nigga, right? So that's a Harlem thing.
all right, let's talk
He,
about it.
so he got the. They gave him the info, right? They gave him the info. Yo, Chrissy past relationships all been getting money, niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So to a Harlem nigga, that's not considered a hoe. Sometimes that's just considered a bitch about her paper. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Mhm.
So I guess Jim looked at it like that, like, oh no, shit, she had Alpo, Rich Porter, this nigga, that nigga, oh no, shit,
But nah,
I ain't getting, I,
but that's an old hoe. Cause if you fucking friends, I ain't fucking with no bitch that fuck with my
Nah,
mans
see,
before.
it's a different era now, bro.
Yeah,
Like the type of chick Chrissy was and the type of chick she is, like
mm-hmm,
she was like not the regular type of chick. She was like upper echelon back in her time. Like
I,
yeah, 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 yeah.
the niggas she was fucking with, like anybody just couldn't fuck with. So like I
right,
understand what Mass is saying. Cause I'm a
right,
Harlem nigga too. So and not
right.
being that I'm a Harlem nigga, I
So,
just
even like to us, that's a hoe. To him, that's a prize.
Yeah.
right,
'Cause I'm a Harlem nigga, and that's just how
right.
I feel. I just feel if a bitch always say, "Nah, I only fuck with niggas with money," that means you a cheat. Cause if your man got money and then the next nigga got money, it's a whole bunch of niggas out here with money.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
So let's
So
valid.
let's go down
anybody,
that rabbit
anybody,
hole. How
yeah,
many?
anybody with money could pop you then.
What labels a female to be? Promiscuous. Let's use that word. What
I
what is
really
the
don't
See,
think
caliber?
look,
What is the
when no, no, no.
credentials
it,
of
See,
a
the way
promiscuous woman?
the way
no.
the
See,
world
look.
is right now.
When you put it like that, there are no issues with a. See, I like that you asked that question because I think the biggest problem for that world and that even that realm of the word we about to speak on, saying what makes a girl a whole, as we generalize it, if we break
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
down, we obviously we know a whore is a female prostitute, right? But
Right.
we're talking about the women who like to just have fun, the promiscuous women. Now there's nothing wrong with a promiscuous woman, but there's something wrong with a woman who sits up there and puts on a facade as if they are this dainty, untouched flower, and they get fucked 6 ways from Sunday. You are still promiscuous, but now people are labeling you as a slut, and that's even
Mm.
more
But
degrading.
how? But this is not. It. I have to disagree, bro. Cause we in the world nowadays. Know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck. Look at Rihanna. Niggas ain't talking about Rihanna as a whole. They talk about how many niggas she got under her belt. Like, know what I'm saying? Like how many? Like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
but she
about.
had to.
Hold on, lie. Hold on,
Yeah,
cause you just went. You just said. You just the way you was breaking it down. Like, it's hoes nowadays. It's no more hoes. Bitches is getting praised for having gangbangs, for getting
nah,
gangbang.
it's
The
still
whole
hoes. It's
What?
just
nah,
that
I'm not.
hoes
nah,
have a
What?
different
Wait,
control.
it's
what?
bro, you don't be yo, they be
It's
we
still
got the
hoes.
internet. Like, know what I'm saying? Bitches is getting gangbang. Like, and I'm not talking. I'm talking about like these porn bitches and all that.
Nah,
Like,
they
how
they
we?
lit, but are you wifing that?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's
But
niggas
what I'm
that is,
saying
bro.
is, what is a hoe? What is a hoe? Because chicks could just because a chick could throw a nigga under the. I just wanted to hit that. See what that was. See what that was on.
I ain't gonna
But
hold
so
you.
Right.
If
I have.
five if five niggas I know hit that, hey, hey,
But
So look, look, look.
look?
hey,
What if
man.
See,
five
look.
niggas? What if five niggas? That's like saying she know five chicks that we hit. Know what I'm saying? It's no
I'm
different. It's the same
I
shit
hear you. I just
nowadays.
I just
This ain't
can't see myself pulling up to the Ave
me
talking
either.
about yo, this is wifey and five homies from the hood like yo, I done yo,
Right,
hey,
I
blah blah
understand
blah
that.
blah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
from
that's
the hood. I know niggas who got kids by the same chicks, two mans, three mans, like got kids by the same chick.
yeah,
Like,
but
what
that's what
I,
I'm saying.
what
But
I don't
I
think
got
that?
that. I got that.
I don't think I'm defining no hole like that. Personally, because I always say this, like to every, I always said this to my first baby mother. for every man, some girl is a hoe. Like they, however you got that girl, and how
Yes.
some niggas define hoes. Like it's not the, there's no set definition for hoes, or if I got this bitch by at the club after just a couple drinks and we had a good time, I might be like, oh yo, I got this hoe. She ready. She easy. But to the next nigga that got to take her out on dates and and woo her and court her and then end up being his shorty, is that his hoe? Is that a hoe?
But
Right.
is she the hoe, or is she just sliding you? Are you the hoe to her?
But
No,
this
This
is
is
what
That
I'm
could be
saying.
possible.
I'm saying through our viewpoint of how we define it, we could say any situation is some hoe activity.
Do y'all feel like if you hit it the first day, she a hoe?
Nah, I
nah.
personally don't feel that way.
She might have been sliding us.
We might have had a good time. It
I
might
think
have
it
been called
depends.
for
I
that
think it depends on
situation.
the circumstances. I think it
the
depends on the
vibe.
Look,
Yeah,
circumstances.
look.
they going on
What
vibes
about if
now,
you hit on?
man.
What about you hit on the? What if you hit
Hey
on the
yo, man.
first
I,
day
I
and
done
it
met
Hey
a,
turned?
I done met a lot of good chicks that let me hit
yo,
it the
man. They
first day.
going on vibes. Man.
Nah,
They
No.
going
look,
on
Pete.
vibes, man.
Now,
Now,
real quick. Like if we vibing and it's a situation where it's like we both vibing, we both feeling each other. The feeling is electric, and one thing leads to another, and it just happened. That's something different. But if I'm
Right.
spitting straight game at you, I'm talking about just straight game, and you
what
not,
is game? What is game? What is game though?
niggas talking that
Oh,
that fly bullshit. That
A
basically
that
bunch
that
of
fly
fly
nothing.
shit.
bullshit.
A bunch of nothing.
Right, that fly bull, and I
Hey, it
get you
ain't
with the
nothing if it
fly
lead to
bullshit.
something.
If
Right.
I get you with the fly bullshit, it's like, oh baby girl, that was a little too easy. Like I didn't even have to do too much. Like I didn't have to show you my personality or nothing. I said a bunch of bullshit to you and got in your pants. Like that shit is crazy.
But this is the thing. What if she don't give a fuck with the bullshit you talking about? She just want to crack you. That's what I'm saying. What about the niggas who crack on the first night and then get curved? Is Shorty still a hoe?
Niggas that
Again,
Oh
niggas
yeah,
that
yeah,
get
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I
yeah,
said.
yeah. Nah, nah,
That's
nah,
why
nah,
I
cracked on the
nah,
said. In
first
in
nah.
in
Yeah,
somebody in every
hell
other
yeah.
nigga's definition of a hoe is completely different because however you got the shorty or however she had interacted with you could be a based on if she's a hoe or not. Now, if a girl gave you a bunch of conversation and told you, "Hey, I don't really give my pussy up all the time," and then y'all had a good time and she let you crack, you in your mind until otherwise or otherwise, she's a good girl. She just happened you happen to be a
Nah, in
lucky
my
nigga that
mind,
she
I
cracked.
done heard all that shit before. And you
Exactly.
still let me crack.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Shit.
then you know what I'm saying. So you could be saying that to 1,000 niggas.
That's my whole
but see,
point.
look,
Is she
but
is
now
she a hoe because she's sliding 1,000 niggas, or is she a hoe
most
because she cuffed,
definitely.
or is she a hoe because she cuffed the one nigga and sliding 1,000 niggas?
Nah,
You
see,
you
I,
No,
you
I
I
got a
think the whole.
thousand body.
Because
Hold
that's
on, wait, wait, wait,
no
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait,
thousand
wait, wait, wait,
bodies.
wait, wait.
That's what I'm saying. These porn bitches is so.
You
What about
got
the
a
niggas who
thousand
Not only
slide
bodies.
porn
porn
bitches,
You
bitches?
it be
are
some regular bitches.
USDA. You are USDA government approved hoe. A
What about
thousand
what about
bodies.
what about the niggas who got 1,000? Niggas
Yeah.
saying they the goat.
And
I
remember, we
think
ain't the
what
same. We ain't the same.
Will had 20,000
Be
bodies.
careful, yeah, K. Hami, be careful now. You told me to be careful. Now you be careful,
Yeah.
nigga.
Nah, but we ain't the same. No females can't compare themselves to men.
that's a
But
fact.
it's
I'm
true.
saying, what
Listen,
if you got 1,000 bodies? Are you a hoe as a nigga,
As a guy,
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
or are
You
you the
can
goat?
be,
Like,
you can sure enough be a hoe, but guess what? The word hoe on a man does not sting as much as the word hoe on a woman.
Facts.
Fact.
I think it don't even matter no more, bro. Niggas
Cause
I
don't
niggas,
give
I
a
niggas,
think
fuck.
yeah,
niggas is
I think
natural hoes. Niggas is natural
I think
hoes.
we agree.
yes,
Cause
but I yes,
it's a mentality.
I
It's a
think by
mentality that make
human
you a hoe.
nature.
You know what I mean?
Remember, monogamy is more of a Western cultural thing that had got integrated into our culture. We weren't monogamous creatures by nature. We were uh,
Mhm.
Excuse me.
conquerors in a sense. We when men of war they conquered, they would make sure to spread their seed. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and they like there wasn't nigga, there wasn't kings and things of that nature, people of that royalty really worrying about if somebody was sliding in their DM or they shorty was gonna see. That was not going on. Like if shorty
But
didn't act
also
right,
in
she
that
got
same
replaced.
sense, also in that same sense, women outnumber men 3 women to 1.
It's a
So
lot
you
more
No,
than
it's
so
that.
7-1. It's
Seven
seven
to
to
seven
one.
one.
7 to 1. All
Yeah, I
right. So
thought it was
look,
I
so
think it
even
even
7 to 8.
got more than that,
I
but
think it's
yeah,
even if
12
we go
now.
off,
yeah,
Yeah.
even if we go off of what Live is saying, if we go off what Live saying as far as like the Eastern, the Western logic and all that, that is true. But at the end of the day, back in the day, there was way more women than men. So a man can have multiple women, and that woman may not have as many bodies because there's so many women that you can have your own
Right,
personal 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Mm.
right. I understand what you mean.
I ain't
You
gonna
know what
yeah,
lie,
I
that's
mean?
only in Africa because them niggas is allowed to have 3 to 4 wives and
yeah.
Yeah,
not
But
but
get beat up.
a woman's
No,
not
that's
allowed
not.
to have 3 or 4 husbands though.
But that's not only Africa, bro. That's just Western civilization. That's just over here, like Live was saying, bro. That's not only Africa. That's
yeah,
all over Europe and places
Right.
that's not really like westernized.
yeah, but also
Word.
even also in that tone, I think what happens in our society, the women have a lot more access to be whoever they want to be for whoever is. Remember the attention thing is the biggest thing. So a woman like you said, you can't fool a couple of unks that who know the
Oh,
game and
that
what's
was a
going
good
on,
one.
but I can fool a couple of thirsty niggas who ain't never had the moment of even being next to a girl like this,
Right.
or even been
Oh wait,
in
hold on.
and
I
we.
like this comment right here. I like this comment. It said, "Older chicks see right through that fly BS. Women know if they want to hit."
Yeah, they know if they want to hit.
Yeah, they know
Yeah.
within the first 5 seconds whether they want
I
to hit or
agree with
not.
that comment. I agree.
My sister
Yeah,
told me that shit. Real
They
talk.
definitely know.
They
I
know
got
within the first 5 seconds. It's in with the next 5 minutes how you fuck
they
it up.
say.
Most
So
niggas
ooh,
fuck it up by talking.
are there no reform? No, that we are
Chrissy.
not going.
So
Yeah,
so what about
Oh,
Chrissy?
y'all don't
That's
believe
what
in
I'm
that?
saying.
Nah,
What
I
your
about
believe
Chrissy?
that.
wholeness
I can't
cannot
say
be
that.
deleted.
Yo,
Your wholeness
listen.
cannot be
No, no,
deleted.
it
Can they
Again,
can't be
be
deleted,
I
reformed?
don't
but
know
some
if
people
this.
do
But can they be
change.
reformed though? Not deleted, but can they
They
be
could, bro.
reformed?
Nah,
You
I
They
know
could
don't.
be
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
reformed.
know if it's. I don't know if it's a. I
And
don't
it
know if it's
depending on
necessarily
the
redeemable.
person.
I don't know if it's redeemable because that would have to say that a hoe would admit to being a hoe and
Is Kim
then
is
turning
Kim
around.
Kardashian a hoe?
Like a
No,
lot of
you're
Certified.
women
right,
don't.
but you got to give the person a
Nah,
choice. Like
nah, but it
that's
can't.
like you
It
talking
can't.
to a person instead of just hitting it first, and you talk to a person and understand her background and her track record.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you.
Yeah, but
Yo,
that's what I'm
these
saying. Like,
hoes
there's
be
not a lot of women
restarting, bro.
that's doing that though.
These bitches will go move to Miami. They got a whole fresh new life.
Yeah, that's
Bitch
what
will
I'm
move.
saying.
Bitch will
There's
move
not.
to
If
Atlanta.
there was
You know what I
Right,
mean?
but so, all
accountability,
right, and now they got a family out there, and they not living the same way they was living.
nah, that's
So,
not a reform hoe. That's just an escapee hoe.
so even
Yeah,
if
nigga.
so hold on,
Let me ask
nah,
you a
bro.
question. Let me ask you a
I
question.
gotta disagree, bro.
You catch a homie in New York and you move to Atlanta and build a family. You still not a felon?
That's a fact.
Yeah, just what I'm saying is the fresh start. The fresh
That's a
start
fact.
comes
Come on
from.
now.
Nah, the fresh start comes from you was a hoe in New York, not in Atlanta. So you know what I'm saying? Nobody
Right,
knows you out
So
right,
let
there.
me
right.
ask
You
everybody a
could,
quick question,
Yeah,
and I
you
want
could,
yeah,
you know
everybody
what
to
I
because
mean?
answer it.
Nigga
the
don't
I
know
want
if
tendency.
they
everybody
wasn't
to
hiding
answer
in
it
New
in their
York.
own.
Them niggas
Hold on,
out there, they
I want
hiding their
everybody
brain.
to answer it in their own way. If you got an old lady, right? She's everything that you want her to be. She's wholesome. She take care of the kids good. She cook good. She do all that shit good. You go to a family outing in her old neighborhood where she grew up at. And you get to hearing the whispers. Like it might be somebody at the cookout that know her. Like yo, that's
That
Nick
happened
Nick
to
over
me.
there.
Yo, that happened to me before, man. Trying to be fast and live act older than I was. I was a teenager with a grown ass lady that was a hoe. And I didn't know until I went to them family functions. And I'm like, oh man,
All right, so we're
it's
gonna
too
start
late.
with you, man. How that made you? How? What was your thought process after finding out that information?
I ain't cared. That bitch pussy was good and she had a good head and she was giving me bread. I ain't give a fuck. I told you I'm a teenager. I don't give a fuck.
Was she your girl? Was she your
I,
girl or just a joint that you was talking to?
she was my girl.
She was your girl.
Yeah,
And
hmm
you still and you still looked at her with respect and all that, right?
Yeah, because she still took care of kids. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know about the whole shit.
Now,
I
so
didn't
Bundes,
know
what was
about
your
the whole
question?
shit.
Yeah, his
The
I
skateboard
question
was
found
wild.
out I found out about it. And then when
yeah,
I
I gotta
found
get
out
that
about it,
phone.
I'm like, damn, well, she ain't gonna be no hoe around me.
so the question
Right?
was
Yeah, yeah,
live.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The,
You can't
the
violate.
question was for the panel that if you found out going when you went back to your old lady's old neighborhood, her stomping grounds, if you found out that she was a certified skizzy, what would be your thought process after that? After finding that information out?
I ain't gonna lie,
Yo,
that
I
shit's
mean,
gonna fuck with my mind, bro.
honestly, it happened, and in the situation where son, bro, this girl said she never been to Brooklyn, right? She was from the like Lower East Side or some shit, whatever. She came out to the
Oh, so it
towns,
happened to you
nigga.
too, Live?
Hey, yo, she came out the train,
Yeah, I'm
and
not by
word to
myself.
mother,
I'm
yo,
not by myself.
What
yo,
she
word
said,
to
you
everything I
was
love. We
in the
walking down the
Brooklyn.
block, and some nigga said, "Hey, yo," said her shorty name. Hey, yo, shorty. She said, and I looked at her because it was clear as day that that nigga said her name, nigga, like he knew her. She didn't even look. She just kept. Well, I was like, "Yo, you know that nigga?" She said, "I don't know who that is," and kept it pushing. That's when I knew.
Nah, did
I
she
knew.
did she, did she hit you with the family line? Like, yo, nah, just keep it pushing. Don't turn your head.
Well, nah, what
Nah,
if they nah, what if she
she
knew
kind
they
of
was
just kept it pushing.
nah, what if she knew they was niggas who would have tried to line you and then you know how some niggas don't respect
Nah.
bitches
So
shit? Fuck
no,
out of
so
here.
I
Shit
nah.
like
So
that.
I
And they was
asked
trying to
though.
line you and she kept
Yeah,
it
nah. So
pushing
I
like, yo,
asked
come
because I'm
on.
like, yo, what's up? Like, cause I don't know them niggas. Them niggas never say no shit to me, nigga. So what the fuck? So she was like, yo, I'm like, yo, how much bodies you got? She was honest. I mean, shout out to her for being honest. But she was like, at the time, she was like 54.
God
Mm.
damn.
Deep bodies?
You see,
Yeah,
I
my
was
number at that
19.
time was like just hit 20.
Yeah, see,
But you
I was
gotta
like
respect it. She
19.
54.
But
Yeah,
chicks
I
look
was
at a nigga
19.
with
Shorty
20
was
bodies
31.
like
You know what I mean?
Yo, but she
chicks
said
look at
she
a nigga
caught
with
most of
20
these
bodies
bodies
like, damn,
within
you
two
got 20
years.
bodies?
Yeah, a
Yo,
lot of niggas be mad at they
hold
bitch that
on.
they fuck period before they even
Hold
met
on,
them.
hold on. Did y'all hear what I said? She said she caught majority
Word.
of these bodies
A lot
within
of
Ain't no
niggas
2
be
help, ain't
tight.
years.
no
Like,
hey
damn, yo,
nigga.
you
Wait,
fuck
hold up. I
before,
didn't hear
yo.
what Live said. Live, what you said?
She caught majority of these bodies within 2 years.
Mm.
Yo,
Mm-mm.
it's 12 months in a year.
Yeah. Nah, she booted.
54?
Now, now, K Hami,
That's
you
two
was
niggas a
you
month, at
K
least.
Hami. I
Some niggas
believe
a
that you
week.
was there. I
Some niggas a
believe that
week.
you was there for this. I'm gonna give you a story. I believe K Hami was there. If I'm not mistaken, I think you was there. There was a young lady that comes to our bar,
Mhm.
right? She comes there all the time. She flirts with the bouncers and all that. She brung a dude with her, but we didn't. The way she walked up, we didn't see like they wasn't walking side by side, so we didn't know the dude was with her. So
Right.
when she
Niggas
walked
hugging her,
up,
feeling her
we
up,
all we
regular
all
shit.
like, hey, what up, blah blah blah. We all hugging her. We say her name, let her skip the line, all that. So son looking like
Oh yeah, yep,
you know all the bouncers,
yep.
bro. When I tell you he was distraught the rest of the night, bro. I tried my best to tell him like, yo, bro, nah, it ain't like that, G. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't what you. But it was already
Yo,
You
in
made
his
it worse.
mind. It was
You
already
made it
set.
worse.
Like she,
Yeah,
hey
you made it
yo,
worse when you said that.
boy asked the question. He said, "Yo, she know all the bounces. Any of y'all hit it? Cause I'm about to
yeah, he
go.
definitely asked that question. He definitely
I'm
asked that
about to
question.
go. I
Yeah,
ain't
he
with
ready
that.
to
She see
go.
some strong. He see some strong niggas. She hugging and all that. Was happy.
Yeah, he
This
It
come to
nigga
didn't.
check
It,
her.
it, it didn't help that one of the bouncer niggas picked her up when he hugged her like that.
word. Oh yeah, he was
Oh, that's
not. Yo,
wild.
he was not jacking it.
That's wild.
Damn.
but
He
but
was not
mind you, he
jacking it.
didn't. The way they walked up, he didn't walk up with her to make it like the way they walked up. Like she walked in front of him. Like we didn't even know that they was together. So when she
Word.
pulled up, everybody was like, "Hey, what up?" Blah 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 blah. And the other bouncer that she talked to more frequently picked her up, embraced her with a big hug, took off her feet, her feet kicked up in the air, on some fairy tale shit and all that. Son wasn't jacking it.
The
But
We Are
guess
the
what?
World
She
hug.
did. She did introduce.
We Are
She
the
did
World
introduce
hug.
homeboy. She said, "Oh yeah, this is my boyfriend." He already
Yeah, she
had to
did.
look like. He already had to look like. Nah,
Yeah,
So
sex the
so
nah.
devil.
This might.
that brings
Nah,
up
this
the
might be the last time.
So let me ask y'all. So since we saying that,
Word.
so
Look,
how
look.
did y'all feel about Jonathan Majors and Megan Good when Michael Ealy picked her up and did that big hug and she was up in the air and he spun her around and shit?
Violation.
Nah. Yeah,
That's
now you can't do that to
violation.
my girl.
Yeah.
Violation. You ain't sweeping
Is
You
my
that
can't
is
girl
do
that
off
that
her.
to my chick.
Yo, hold up. You ain't sweeping my girl off her feet, nigga. Is you crazy?
I ain't even going front. I think they had some personal smoke though. Jonathan Majors and Michael Illy. That's the nigga with the light eyes, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Even
they
if
got.
they ain't have no smoke, bro.
No, I
If you
think they
with
got
me,
smoke.
nah.
I think he did that on
Yeah.
purpose. I
If
think they
we
got
had
smoke.
smoke and you did that, it's definitely up, nigga.
Yeah,
Nah.
but nigga looking at your
Nah,
man
but
like
you
a
can't be
bitch,
mad at
man
him.
from the
You gotta
white
be
man.
mad at her because she let the nigga do that. She was supposed to be like, nah, chill.
So
But
Yeah.
she
so
was
that goes back
but
to the
Yeah,
age
she
of
was
what
already
absolutely.
in
I
the
what
mean,
made it a
air.
you
show.
let a nigga just swoop you and then spin you is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All
Like
right,
you
So
but
hold
said,
hold
on,
like
on.
are
with
you
the
looking
older
at
Look,
your girl
women.
different
look,
if she let a nigga spin her?
look. Before we, nah, my girl gonna catch that shit. Like, what you doing, man? Like,
Look
it
at
ain't.
Yo,
She
Wow.
ain't
that
coming.
yo,
She ain't
Jody
coming
Mack.
down with a smile, holding on, and all
Yo,
that shit.
Jody Mack, check
What
this
you got
out. Let me
going
ask
on,
you.
nigga?
This is a real experience, right? Like kind of like what Mass was talking about. I was 22 years old. I had my own crib. My grandmother passed. I had got grandfathered into the crib. I was dealing with this lady that was like 39. She would come to the crib all the time. We would do what we do. This one in particular day, I think I had played basketball from sun up to sundown. Came in the crib, took a shower. I'm tired. She pulls up. I'm watching a movie. She pulls up. She tries to get into it. I tell her like, "Yo, listen, ma, let's just chill and watch the movie tonight. I'm kind of tired. I just want to chill and relax."
Mm-hmm.
Shorty basically told me, "Yo, I didn't come over here to relax. You on some little boy shit." Started getting dressed, but as she's getting dressed, she called the next nigga to get her Uber to his crib.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, oh!
You know what I'm
I'd,
saying?
I'd have kicked her in the back. Get dressed outside.
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
but I was so taken back by it because it was like she called me a little boy because I wasn't trying to pipe. I just wanted to chill, and then called the next nigga at
Maybe.
the foot of my bed and went over there.
Was you mad though? How did you feel?
I ain't going front. I was thinking in my head like, yo, this is how female feels when niggas do this shit. Like real
Mm-hmm.
talk, that's
Facts.
how I was feeling.
Yo, but
The
nah,
word
but
hoe didn't even cross my mind. It was just I was blown. Pause if necessary. I was
you
like, yo,
you know why? You know why? Because we I don't again. I think them words be coming from the females. I don't think it comes from us, bro. We not out here just calling hoes to just call hoes hoes.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta do certain traits for us to call you that.
yeah, you gotta really. That's what I'm saying.
I
You
don't
gotta
even.
really
Yo,
do
I
some.
call. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a band, man.
You
I
call
don't even
all these
think it's
hoes
no more
hoes?
hoes. It's no more hoes, bro. It's no more
Nah,
hoes.
but
The
nah. The
internet made
reason,
it
no, no, hold on. The
okay,
reason
bro,
why
to
I say
think you
that
can
is,
have this nigga and this nigga and this nigga and this nigga. The internet made it okay for a nigga to think he can have this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, and this bitch. It's okay.
Facts.
It's no more hoes, bro. It's no
yeah.
more
But
hoes, bro.
I'm talking about the promiscuous women. See, this is what I'm talking about. The promiscuous women can play all different type of characters. Like if a female feels like, yo, listen, I want to be in my single phase, she could go out and be in that phase. Get the
Niggas
niggas that she
too,
wants to
bro.
hit
We
up.
we can do it too, bro.
Yeah, all right. Niggas
It's
can
no
set up
more
for
hoes,
that
bro. It's
moment.
no more hoes, bro.
Hey,
And look,
listen,
look.
there's a lot of
You know why
of
the young,
hoes.
niggas like the older bitches, right? Because they heard stories about them. Shit
Yeah,
about
Mm-hmm.
this. They like the hoes. Like,
yeah.
look at Jim and Chrissy. How can we really say Chrissy is a hoe now? And we don't know her for fucking with nobody after Jim Jones.
Right.
Allegedly.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that we know of.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, just be. I don't think reform.
So
Like
how
when we
can
talked
we
about
call
can
her a
somebody
hoe?
be a reformed hoe? If we look at if we look at a lot of these people who look at love and hip hop, look at all these people who got into relationships that are not into relationships because of their past of being hoes, both male and female.
All
Them
right, look,
DCs of
okay,
these world.
look,
The,
live. You brought up love and hip hop, right? Every other season, these bitches got a new nigga on there just to keep their storyline going. Are they hoes?
the
Not
hoest
really.
of hoes. Because they
The-
industry hoes. They definitely industry hoes. For sure.
Are they hoes or
Okay.
are they just bitches that's getting a bag how they got to get to it? That
Yeah,
goes
nah,
to
I
Nah,
what
get
we was talking
nah.
nah,
about last.
hell
That
no.
goes to what we was talking about last week.
That's the
Hell no. We
prostitute.
talking about
OnlyFans.
selling your we're talking about parading your body or using your body to gain notoriety, power, fame for and it's for the lowest of gain because
Nah,
women still feel degraded
but
within
like
that
Jody
movement.
Mack said, that's the new. That's that Instagram world now. Cause
Yeah,
Yeah,
now,
but majority of I mean, I'm
those
just saying
those
this.
are
I was
called
talking
new
about
age
like
like
now,
hoes.
if you in your drawers majority of the time on Instagram, what you think niggas is doing?
yeah, but I'm
Right.
saying the mystique in all of that because not every nigga who thinks a girl is in her drawers is a hoe. He just is like, oh,
Nah,
that
you
girl
got to
looks
be some
sexy.
type of hoe. Cause guess what? Your girl not on Instagram in her drawers. Every
Right,
picture is
exactly,
Yes,
drawers.
that's no,
exactly,
that's for
bro.
me personally. I'm saying the facade, a women, the women we talking about wouldn't even be in this podcast right now. They wouldn't even be on here watching. You know why? Because they know we talking about them. The other women are trying to fight for like remember the women are having a battle within each other because the men are getting different
But that's get
mystique
look.
from women.
That's a small
Small
percentage.
percent, right? That's a small percent,
Nah,
bro.
and so
Yeah.
every woman we know exactly what they're capable of, or whether they're a hoe or not. We never know that until we get to experience them, or some sort of miracle happens where we get to talk to somebody and be like, "Oh, yo, what you mean, huh? Yeah, such and such." But before that, we wouldn't even know that. You could be dealing with the biggest jump off on the block, but she's just very precise
Nah,
about it.
sometimes you ain't got to deal with them because now, for instance, sometimes you could go by, you got your girl. You could just go by what you see from your girlfriend friends, or how they
Mm-hmm.
move. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't even
Oh,
got
and
to
if
hit
it's
it to
based off,
even be like, oh, nah, that bitch a hoe.
oh yeah, if it's based off the friends, oh yeah,
But are they
all of
All right,
No,
all
hoes
so
but
of
so
you
them.
but
basically,
you
in
could
a
just
nutshell,
you could just base it off these all these bitches is typical. These is new age hoes. That's what you call it. New age hoes.
New age hoes.
Not
I
so
all of
don't,
them.
so
I
the
don't
older
think they
women,
hoes. I just think they bitches who do what they do. Like niggas
so
do
the
what they
older
do.
women just go for the young guys because they just want to feel like they can control them, kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a
That
son
too,
figure and
and they
things
want
like
to feel
that,
young again, and they want to
and they
feel
want to feel
young
young
again.
again. And the
And they can
younger
live their
chicks
youth.
and the younger chicks want to deal with the unks because maybe they
Security.
got
Nah,
daddy issues or
security. They see
something.
these young niggas.
Yeah.
They
The
tired of
young
just
niggas
getting
be
fucked by
smelling like
younger
like
niggas.
like motherfucking like motherfucking spray weed, like Mass say. They smell like spray weed and shit. You know what I mean? Them niggas don't be smelling good. They not like
And
us. They
grab
don't
her.
wear like cologne. We wear cologne, bro. We wear Creed. We wear, you know what I'm saying? We wear
Yeah, yeah.
cologne,
All
bro.
right,
Like
shout out to the older chicks and the younger chicks, man. Date who you
and
want
the,
to
and the
date. We
young
all
niggas too, man.
outside.
Shout out to y'all niggas, man. Get your mind right.
But hold on, before we get off this topic, who winning though? The older or the youngest?
You
I
say
think
Um,
I
what?
think I think the older
The
chicks
older
is
chick
winning,
is
man.
winning by far, easy. All the older
Yeah.
mm,
all the
no,
older chicks from our era, not all of them, but the majority of them look good still.
I don't know.
Right.
I mean, if you're talking about maybe looks, but I'm saying as far as winning within the realm of what we're talking about, how women are winning the to get to their bag. I believe the younger women are winning because they have more time and they actually have the blueprint of how to do it better
But
than.
they not
No, but
doing
look,
that.
check this
These
out.
bitches
Check this
wanna
Got
out.
be
the
they wanna
aura.
be
A
Some of them
older
gangster.
got that
woman,
aura.
can mold a young nigga. A young chick can't mold an older man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
but a young chick has time to do whatever within the realm. Like I said, within the realm of like the facade of if she can be in her like women encourage whole phase. There's a whole phase for women.
Listen, live.
The
That's
younger
like
generation.
OnlyFans. Nah, look, that's like OnlyFans.
That's
These young
exactly
chicks will run
OnlyFans.
to the OnlyFans. But you don't think it's older chicks with OnlyFans too? That
Yes,
like
Mm-hmm.
I got fans that been they fans for decades?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But I bet you them older chicks wish they were younger to be able to do that and then get into some different shit. They have
Why
it's
would
like
you
a
they
one or
wouldn't
the
have
other
the name
choice.
they wouldn't have the name they got now. They can't compete with how these young bitches look nowadays. The old porn stars look washed to how the bitches look
But
nowadays.
that's the but
Right.
that but we mull over that like that's not still a plague in this society today. The older you get is the younger that you want to feel
That's
for
not
the
All
true.
right,
especially
so
for the
look,
women.
we spent about 40 minutes on this topic, so we're gonna go into the next topic. The next topic is prenups and relationships. Now I'm gonna play a little snippet of something real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we could get a better perspective of what's going on out here with these prenups and shit like that. Let's get right into it, man. Let's go.
All right, I'm still in here.
Figure
Just
it out. It's on you. You figure it out when we go.
Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what just happened just now.
We just
learn.
all we only going by our opinions, how
Yeah,
we
we
think.
learn. We not giving. If, when it's a fact, you'll know it's a fact.
don't kill the messenger.
Can y'all hear the message?
Nah,
No, we can't hear shit.
Nope.
Hold on. Let me fix it real
somebody got to
quick.
turn their TV down.
Sound like we having audio difficulty at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all can hear that?
Can't hear nothing.
Can't hear nothing.
I don't hear Officer Tatum at all. It sounds low. I hear it very, very vaguely.
Mhm.
If I gotta get a prenup, I should not be getting married. That's just the way it
That's
is.
how I
If I
feel.
feel like I need to get a paper that tells me what's gonna happen in case this other thing happens, which means that the woman that I'm with, I don't want her to have the stuff that I built. I don't need to marry you. We could just date. We could just be in a relationship with no marriage. We can
Right.
agree to marry each other outside of government restraints. We can still go by a courthouse and get married, or not go by a courthouse, but do it in the church. You don't need to get the government involved. If I'm willing to get the government involved, that means that I love this woman enough that all of my wealth becomes her wealth. Now, I do understand the weirdness of it, which I would add a caveat, which I don't even think should be a part of the prenup. It should actually be a caveat in the law that if someone cheats, they have no access to nothing. That means that I don't care who's the breadwinner, the male or the female. If one of y'all cheat on the other, which causes a divorce, or you abuse the other, I'm talking about physical evidence, abuse, criminal behavior. I'm not talking about because you don't get your way and you say that the man abused you or a woman abused you because you want to be a dirtbag and she ain't putting up with your stuff no more. That's not abuse. I'm saying physical abuse, something crazy like that, or if somebody cheat on you, they should have access to nothing. That means they get no alimony, they get no child support obligation, no obligation. And then the person who did not cheat get full custody of the kids unless there's a reason that they shouldn't, meaning that there's some unhealthy lifestyle or criminal behavior going on. Then you wouldn't need a prenup whatsoever. Dak Prescott.
All right. I want to hear everybody's perspective on that.
Hold on, let me say something, man. With that prenup shit, man, I feel anything I came with, I should be able to leave with. Especially
Okay.
if you wasn't shooting in the gym with me or doing anything to even get this money. That money don't got nothing to do with you. Not only money, house, anything, bro. If I met you with this shit before, even if we was in high school and we was high school lovers, if I put the work in to get where we need to be to get us rich, that don't got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I
See,
shouldn't pay nothing if we break
look,
up. If
look,
I
look, look,
cheat,
look.
you
Do you
cheat.
feel? Do you
I don't
feel
want
you?
nothing from you.
Look, do you feel you just take what you get and that's it? Like take what I give you and that's it, or you get nothing straight up?
Nah, I just feel what's yours is yours. Like what's mine is mine.
But what if they was leaning on you through the whole shit?
You could be leaning on me, but that tells you everything, right? Like people be feeling, I'm an independent woman. I'm this. I'm that. You got to work how I work. Blood, sweat, and tears. How I put myself into this situation to get this, man. I don't think it's fair. That's like
What
even
if
if a
you?
female getting way more money than me, or she's famous and she decide to deal with a person that's getting less money than her, or I'm not one of those type of niggas to even ask for, yo, just because we broke up or you cheated, yo, let me get this. I think that shit is corny.
Nah, but this is what I want to ask, right? The panel, right? So
Hmm.
we see what's going on with Dak. He you know what I mean? Signed 240. That's 120 M's. I understand that. But is
Hmm.
he lining her up? Is he setting her up like, yo, here, babe, boom, go get this company. Here, invest in this. Take this like this, boom, boom, boom. While he fucking with her? Or is he just funding the lifestyle? Is he getting her straight? So listen,
Nah,
we
if
can
he's
sign
getting
this prenup. When we sign this prenup, you got all this to get your mind right if everything ever happened. I'm taking mine.
no, that's for sure. You gonna help her, right?
No, but
But
that's what I'm
if it
asking.
if
Are
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
doing that? Are they doing that? Or are they just funding the lifestyle?
A
A
lot of
lot of
niggas is
niggas ain't
doing that. A
setting
lot
they
of niggas is giving them
niggas don't be
businesses
setting they
and all
chick.
that
Nah, a
shit.
lot of niggas don't be setting they chick up. A lot of niggas just be having the bag and taking care of they chick. And now the
Right.
bitch is a dingbat and she don't got nothing but looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I
Jody, check
got you.
this out. Check this out, man. And I'm saying this is the realest shit I could possibly say. Ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned. You could give
Facts.
her everything in the world.
Nothing worse.
You could give her 1,000 businesses. You could tell her, look, I'm gonna set you up with a nice little cut. It ain't even really about the money, dog.
Hmm.
Nah, I feel you.
It's about destroying you as a person. It's
That
about
too. But
breaking
some
you.
women get with a person because they got money.
No, but what I'm saying is that the prenup situation is like it ain't so much of the fact that you don't trust her or anything. If things end ugly, she might not even care about the money. It's all about breaking you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
why people
saying?
do. That's why
I
some
And let's
believe
and
females
that.
let's
do child
let's be
support.
clear. It go. I was just about to go there. It go deeper than that. Let's just say you're a person that don't care about the money. You say, hey, babe, you know what? You could take the money. Just get out of my way. But you love your kids, and then they do
Hmm.
the bullshit with the child support and the visitation. It's all about trying to break you when it
Right.
Right.
comes to a
I could
woman
agree with that.
scorn.
I could agree with that.
So
Hmm.
And I'm
on
not
that
saying that
note,
all women do that. I'm strictly narrowing it down to women scorn. They will do.
Nah, I
They
Right,
will
could
go
agree
through
right.
with
the
that.
depths of hell to break you.
So
right.
on that note, with that much money, yeah, I'm getting a prenup because you 100% right. And
But
a
what if the
woman,
person don't want to sign the prenup? How you
They
look
get
at them?
curved. They getting curved.
yeah, you just
Getting
answered
curved.
you answered the question
You
for
don't want to
all of
sign
us.
a prenup. That means you really out for my bag.
Right.
Right. Yo, you can sign a prenup and be mad at me later and tell me how wrong I am and all that while we sitting in this mansion.
Right.
Yeah.
Guess what?
I'm just
Right.
protecting myself.
The
That's it. I'm
Right.
prenup
just
don't
protecting
mean
myself.
the prenup don't mean shit until the bullshit happens. So if we plan on never
Hmm.
having bullshit happen, the prenup is just a piece of paper.
Right.
But guess
Right.
what? That means it's planned to be some bullshit because we just know relationships.
No,
Relationships
I
is
get
not just always goody two shoe.
Nah, what happens is in that
If you
situation,
could
not
sign a
our
marriage certificate,
situation,
you
we
could
talking
sign a
about niggas
prenup.
that's rich. Niggas that's rich
A
cheat
fact.
more than niggas that's broke.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they got those problems. You talking about nigga that's about to get what 240,
240, not 240. That's
120
120.
guaranteed,
That's
120
right. That's
guaranteed.
120.
Hell
She trying to
yeah.
get 60 of that guaranteed.
Cause that shit come
Right.
a lot of power, a lot of mental power too. So that nigga gonna feel like he can do whatever he want anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
Cause I think, yo,
he
I ain't gonna lie, cause I
And
think
I
that
think that's like his third big
Offset and
boy.
Cardi B shit, I think that was some bullshit right there. Like he like, yo, all right, we gonna part in ways, but you gotta pay my taxes.
Nah,
And
I
I need
think
a crib.
nah, no, not even being funny though. I think he was being spiteful out of that.
hmm
That yeah.
He was hurt.
But it still show us that was some bitch ass nigga shit right there.
That nigga turned her up, man, and she
Was it
took
some
off
bitch?
on
Was
him.
it some bitch ass shit, or was he just turning the tables to what women do to niggas every
Right,
day?
It
right.
was
Nah,
actually
but
smart.
guess what?
It
We
was
can't do
actually
what
smart.
women do,
It was actually
especially put it
smart.
on the
He
forefront.
he he did it. Why not? He
No,
did
he
it,
did.
and it
But
All
worked
that
right.
in
give
So
his
us
look,
favor.
that
K
give us to
Hami,
make an opinion.
but K Hami, check this out, right? When he got
Mhm.
with when he got with Cardi, she
Yeah.
wasn't super lit yet.
He was
She was
lit.
on
Bad
the
and
rise.
bougie was out.
He was lit.
Super lit.
And it's been documented that he wrote a lot of her rhymes on her first album. So he took time away from his bag because let's be clear, the Migos was on top of the world. He
It
put
Yep.
her
was,
in
bro.
he put her in a video when they did the video with Nicki when Nicki wasn't even trying to
The,
let Cardi
the
be on the song.
motorsport
Offset
shit.
pushed for her to be on the song. He was
Yep.
writing her records. He was taking the backseat to make her flourish. Then when she
hmm
get on top and she's popping and she's this cultural icon, that was his work. That was his pen. That was his
That's a
influence.
fact.
That
That's a
was his
fact.
But
help.
but
So
why
how are
did
you
he
going to
do it?
say
He
that
did
he
it because
doesn't
of love.
deserve? But wait, but how you going to say that he doesn't deserve something in return after the relationship is over when he took away from his bag to help yours?
Right. Right.
hmm
That's it's sticky,
And,
bro.
and then
It's
you went to
sticky.
go have a kid. You went to go have another kid. So this how the game works. They
But he was
still
fucking
married.
too.
Nah, but
He
look,
was
they
having
they
kids.
they were still married. Stephon Diggs couldn't even sign that fucking birth certificate because she's married to Offset.
Right.
Right.
He and the nigga Offset got to take care of the baby.
Word by law, people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's wicked. So it is wicked, Tommy. That shit is
But
a
I think
nasty
Yeah. So
nah,
situation.
I get what
I
you're
need
saying,
that.
but
I need that.
I think
How
she
much
hit the
he?
nigga with that New York shit, like real bitch, and he fell for it.
Nah.
And he was doing a little too much.
Nah. I think he just seen her. He liked her. He scooped. I could fix this little bitch up.
Hmm.
She about to
Like
take
for
her, and that's
instance,
what happened.
look what just happened to Baby from Cash Money. Look what just happened to him. This man was dating Tony Braxton. They got married. She convinced him not to. He wanted a prenup. She
hmm
convinced him like I'm not signing the prenup. We've been together for X amount of years. She married him. 2 weeks later, divorced him. Got $50 million.
Yep.
mm
But bro, that's what's going on with a lot of these rappers and athletes, cause
But
niggas be
that's why
loving the
the
joint.
prenup is essential.
Right. There you see
Yeah.
what Kanye said. He made Kim K sign that prenup. You get what I give you. I'll take care of my kid.
And I'm with
I
that.
want to bring this one
I'm
up
with
too,
that.
real quick, real quick. I want to bring this one up real quick. We're gonna make this solo. Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney paid his ex-wife Helen Mills a total approximately of $48.6 million in 2008 divorce settlement following a 4-year marriage. The settlement includes a lump sum, assets, with the judge rejecting Mills' earlier demand of nearly $250 million.
Right. He
mm.
gave her the
4-year relationship.
crazy.
4-year relationship.
That nigga was already worth billies.
But why he give it? But why?
Huh?
Why he gave her that? Who is she? What like what she do? Like what type of
That was his ex-wife.
That's his ex-wife.
Nigga, that's
No, it's
it.
his ex, but why she deserve that?
He just
Cause
gave that to her,
that's
like, here, get
why.
the fuck up out of here.
Cause it,
That was the get away from me money. Get away from me. Get
Nah,
Yeah,
out of
get
here.
yeah,
away
she
from
tried to
me.
get a quarter billy out of him.
Yeah.
Judge was like, "Nah, you wildin'."
yeah, instead of us doing this
I
back and
jacked
forth
that judge.
fighting,
I ain't gonna lie. I jacked that judge.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh hell yeah. Because even if that was considered, I look at them niggas crazy.
My nigga, you saved the whole 200.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I jacked the judge for doing that.
Right.
I don't like the females that do certain shit on purpose and try
So
that
for Dex,
situation.
Dex is seeing all of these different people getting jerked out of millions of dollars by their ex-wives, and he said
Hmm.
that's not gonna be me. Steven,
Right.
like, and then mind you, Steven Dak Prescott is this right now. That's what everybody's talking about right now. People forgot when Steven Jackson left his shorty at the altar. They made it all the
That's
way
a
to the
fact.
altar.
That's a whole Fendi, yo. I remember that shit.
He let that.
Hmm
He
He
You know
left
what I'm
left that.
Philly at the
saying?
altar.
He left for
And
the
shout
church.
out, Brooklyn nigga. Shout out to Stephon Marbury because they was in the back.
Coney Island
I remember the
niggas.
conversation. They was in the back. He was crying, talking about, yo, she didn't sign a prenup yet. And Stephon Marbury, legendary, said, then why are we still here? We out.
Uh,
Right.
I'm jacking that.
Right. Right.
You
We
know what I'm
out.
saying?
I'm jacking
Why are
that.
we
Hey,
sitting
Nah,
listen,
here? She
listen.
didn't sign
yo,
that.
I ain't gonna
I
Shout
Why
lie.
we
out
felt
to
that.
here?
Stephon
I don't think
Marbury.
that shit is fair, gang. I don't
You
Why
think
need
are
a
that
we
shit is
homeboy
still
fair.
like that.
here?
I
I
definitely don't think
respect that
that shit is
because
fair, man. Like, if I work
I
hard for
work
this money,
hard.
why the fuck
Yeah,
do you deserve half of my money? Because I was fucking
yeah,
with you.
Now I'm gonna
Again,
yeah.
play
this is
Hit.
a
devil's advocate.
Western culture.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because this is something I had a conversation with my wife about this shit too. She would say, while you're out at your practices, you're in the weight room, you're doing your press conferences, you preparing for your season, you gotta lock in for your season. I'm at the house making sure everything is paid for, like bills and shit. Even though it's your money, but I'm making sure they're getting paid. I'm taking care of these kids.
Nah, that nigga
Shit
different
like
dealing with a different
nah,
bag. We got
Yo,
accounting.
nah.
He,
I'm just
he got
telling
a
you what she
nanny.
would. I'm channeling my inner wife right now. You know what I'm saying? This is what she would say. That's why women feel like they deserve something because they're taking care of the nitpick things that you don't have to
Nah,
necessarily
nah,
deal with.
yo,
that's women in our lane. Women in that
yo,
lane, they got nannies. They got a
yo.
full
Yeah, that's what I'm
staff.
saying. The things
They got
that,
Yes.
accountants.
the
They
Yeah,
things
I'm
they
on
that
it.
they're
I'm on.
being.
Yo, listen, I'm on it like Hami. Why I can't just give you 10 million? You go about your way. Why you gotta get 110 million? You ain't work
right,
It's
hard for
about
Yeah,
this.
no,
breaking you.
no. My
right.
It's
thing
Take
about
what I
is,
breaking
give
you.
you and get going.
yeah, but my thing is, even on to the point that you made about being able to take care and all those things I could pay for minus the headache. If I like, I could pay a nanny, I could pay a gardener, I could pay a hoe to get the things that I need. I'm saying what benefits you that I've gained all this access and this money to be able to do these things, but I want to cut all of that out and just put you solely in charge of all these things that you might just say fuck me and then take all my shit.
Mm.
So
Yes,
it's like I
Bridget.
can
Yes,
pay.
prenup is a come up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can pay to do all these services that you're saying that you can do as far as the upkeep of the crib and all that stuff like that. There is a whole company that does shit like that. So
But we all hear it to this day. Like a lot of these people, some of these wives that they marry, these celebrities they marry, don't be
And in the
about
post,
nothing.
yeah.
They don't be about nothing. They don't, just because I like you and I feel like, yo, at the moment, yo, I'm gonna marry you, right? That's where the trick be. Just because I'm gonna marry you, and guess what? You might not really like me. You might not really, but guess what? You like this money, but guess what? When I marry you, you know that I do anything wrong, or if I don't do nothing wrong and you break up and you just feel like that's what with the contract that I owe you this. Like,
I feel like for it should be a conversation before anything. I think at this point, yo, listen, you believe in prenups? No? All right. Two.
So look, I just did a little research. They said the divorce rate in professional athletes and entertainers estimate between 60 and 80%,
Oh
significantly
man.
Mm,
higher than the general population, roughly 50% rate.
I told you.
Right.
mm,
They
That's
the
That's
rich
na-
I,
niggas
that
the
is
rich
nasty
niggas cheat
number.
more, bro. They cheat more
They
because
need
of
that
the
bag.
lifestyle. The lifestyle is a
Yeah, the
little.
lifestyle is more
But nah, we not only
active.
talking about cheating. Some people get to a place they don't give a fuck if you cheat. They just know like he fuck up, I got a bag. Cause
Yeah,
I got a bag. Like he fuck up, they don't even give a fuck about the nigga cheating. He got a bag, and guess what? I could take half this shit.
yeah. He
I can
fuck
get
up
the
that bag in
bag.
any way. I'm getting half.
Yup, facts.
You
And
feel me?
most, yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
That shit is
That's
fucked up.
crazy.
That's wild.
Like how
That's
you get
nasty.
half my bag that I put blood, sweat, and tears. I shot this ball. I rapped this song or whatever. I wrote this song without you.
Well, I've been
And
training. I've been training since I was
no,
8 years old.
You
How the
should
fuck?
Yeah.
and you get half this shit.
That's crazy,
I
bro.
I
with
can't
no
jack that, bro.
kids. And you don't got no kids.
Yo, but the thing is, like, oh, I think even with the sense of saying, like, some of these cats be doing shit like putting their money in their mom's name or somebody more closer to them, and
Smartest
That's
shit
a
they ever
smart
did.
nigga.
yeah. So
Mm.
then they let shorty. So I would go through a prenup. Or wouldn't go through one if I had a situation like that where if my got the assets and all that, I'm calm. Go ahead, get what you think you got.
Cause guess what? That chick's still gonna try, but until they break it down, to the judge break it down, like yo, he don't got nothing in his name. Now they
Yeah, I
go
mean, but
sit.
I'm with that. I mean, I have the paperwork saying, "Yo, listen, there ain't nothing in live music name, nothing at all. There's no
Yeah.
nothing."
So look, let me ask you a question. So what about somebody like LL wife or Master P wife who been down with them since day one?
Prenup, nigga.
They still
Yeah.
a dub?
It's
Yeah. No,
pre
Prenup.
nah.
dub,
I'm with Mass.
prenub or
Prenup.
dub.
Prenup.
Hashtag
Cause
prenub or
I shouldn't
dub.
have to give you half. I shouldn't have to give you half of what I ever had or
I'm talking about
whatever.
the ones married before the bag.
No, I get it.
Still,
Still
we gonna go.
prenup, dog.
We
Yo,
gonna go. Yo,
nah,
we
that's
gonna
why.
go renew. Nah, look,
They
we gonna
don't.
go
So
renew
wait. So
these
they don't
guys.
deserve nothing.
No,
Nah,
they
that's
deserve some.
wild.
They
They
deserve
do,
some,
but
but you don't deserve half of
Nigga,
400 million.
you
yeah,
deserve
you
Right.
don't
everything I
deserve
Right.
gave
half of
you.
my
If I if I
400
built
million
you
I
if
made.
I built you 2 or 3 businesses, that's what you leaving with.
Yeah, you leaving with your businesses. You leaving with the shit with your name on it. I'm gonna make sure you have shit with your
Hear me
name on
out.
it.
No,
Hear
But you
me
ain't
no,
out.
but how
leaving with
about
half
this?
my
Hear
How
me
shit.
about
out. Hear
this,
me
right?
out. Hear me
There's
out.
a couple smart
You're not
niggas.
getting one of my cribs. You're not getting one of
No,
my
look.
cribs that I paid
Huh,
for.
shout out to Pap and Remy because they not divorced. They separated. Them motherfuckers are smart because that shit is gonna be expensive with the divorces and you get this and you get that. Yeah, I'd
Now
rather
they,
do
I think
that. Let's
they're
just
officially divorced now though. They signed the
maybe
papers.
now. Yeah, because Pat ran into somebody that had the bag.
Yeah, she was
Pat
able to
But
really
let
take
me
care
did
of
let
the
me
run with
ask
the
homie.
y'all
bag.
this though. Let me ask
But
y'all this though. So I like when Jody Mack mentioned LL and stuff like that, right? And Master P's wife.
Ice Cube, like
If
it's
y'all
crazy.
if y'all been married since the dirt, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you
Y'all
did
not breaking
bad.
up. Y'all
No, I'm
not
just saying.
breaking
Let's
up.
say no. Let's say you did bad, and now she's like, I want to leave because he did bad, but I know if I leave, I'm leaving with nothing. I got to start my life all over again. That
Yo,
part I think is not fair to
yes,
Right.
me.
it's not
That's not
fair,
fair.
If
but
it's
I have
over,
a
it's over.
no.
But you did bad though. It's like it's so
It
No,
now
don't
That's
so
matter if
now
I
she's
wild.
nah. It don't
hold
matter if
on.
I did bad.
That's wild, bro.
Because now we talking about a sense of being trapped. Because if you did bad, I basically have to deal with you doing bad because I'm in fear of having to start from scratch if I'm 45, 50 years old. That's
Nah,
not
see,
right.
look,
Mm,
no, but look. That's the
mm.
problem. I think no. So let me try to get into that little crevice right there because I feel like that is the biggest problem. If I met you in the mud, right, and we built to get to something where whether it is you sacrifice the time to sit back while I follow my dream or whatever the case may be, I'm deaf. If you haven't got nothing, no assets within that whole thing, and you think it's a fairy tale land, then that's on you. You asked out because why? There's no way that Master P's wife, or we talking about Russell Simmons' wife, was gonna sit there and not get a business. They wasn't. Shorty was gonna get baby fat. She was gonna make sure she get baby fat or whatever businesses she started doing as they grew. Now, did she have the
But he
same?
know he threw the alley oop like your head. That's for you.
No,
Mhm.
absolutely, he threw
But
the
yo,
alley
live,
oop.
and
But
it's still look because it's
that's
a
what a man.
contradiction.
That's what we
Look,
feel
yo,
we supposed to do though.
hold on, live. It's still a contradiction because right.
Mhm.
What if she did bad?
If she
It's
did that,
Now,
she don't
possible.
guess
deserve
what?
nothing. She don't deserve nothing.
You
Zip
see what
zero,
I'm
Stinky
saying?
with De Niro.
You see what I'm saying? Now we only
Cause
going
at the
off
end
of
of the day,
emotion.
she if she does put like this. If she did bad, she's supposed to leave with whatever it is that she came with. And if the
Nah,
So
man
they
look, that's
decided,
what I'm
Hold on,
saying. It's a
hold on, hold on.
contradiction because guess what? If we did bad,
they
we
not.
gotta pay
Yeah.
her this.
So
So
but
now
no,
if she did
the
bad, now
man
we
is
going off
naturally
what
emotions.
about when the
if
nigga just saying
if you're
fuck
a
it?
man though, you're naturally providing. If you got the bag, you're
Of course,
providing.
Nah,
of
listen.
Yeah,
So
course.
What
yeah,
at the
but
about
end,
but
what about Kevin
the law don't give
Federline?
a damn about that natural order and shit.
no.
They
But
will
what I'm
take
saying
half
is,
that bag.
What
nah.
about
That's not what.
Kevin
Animals.
Federline? He
Let
hit
me
Britney
land
for
real
how
quick.
much?
Let me land real quick.
Let me
As a
see how much he
man,
hit Britney
if
for.
you are taking care, if you are taking care of your household as a man, and you are making sure that your woman and children are secure in the situation,
How
right?
much did Kevin
Now,
Federline?
if you do bad, and the woman say, "Yo, I can't take you cheating on me. I want to leave," but she don't. I personally feel that she should leave with something. Now, should she leave with half? Fuck no.
I don't got this.
But
You
she
like
should
that?
be leaving with something
Look, I know you in
to sustain the comfortability that she kept up she kept up her
You
end of
got
the
it
bargain,
right.
which was being loyal to you,
I look at it. You got
being a
that?
mother to your
Look at
kids,
that.
being a
So
wife to you, and all of that. So
I'm
she
not going
deserves
to lie.
something. That's just
Right.
Yeah,
personally
No,
how
that
no,
I
I
feel.
agree with you, bundles. But
10,
now what I'm
yo,
saying
10
is,
million,
now
10
look,
million,
now
buddy.
it goes with all the emotions too. Cause same thing, you got kids and all that. You taking care of shit. She did bad. You are automatically exclude the kids. Of course, you're gonna take care of your kids as a man. But if she do bad, you already automatically looking at it as like, nah, you leaving with nothing. You did bad because our emotion, we hurt. So it's
Oh
like,
nah, she
yo,
cheated on me and she got money. I need PC. Fuck you talking about?
no, I'm,
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, everything come
I
from
need
you anyway.
PC. I'm straight.
Any money that she got is yours already.
Listen, Kevin
All
Federline,
right, so how
Mary
about
J.
this?
Blige husband.
Yo,
Who else?
Kevin Federline.
Offset.
Kevin
All
Federline
them
get
niggas. You do
Mhm.
bad,
40,000
bitch.
a
I need
month.
my cut.
This nigga been getting 40,000 a month since 2000 and fucking three.
Who? Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline.
Look, shit. Look at Mary J. Blige husband. This nigga got at home chefs on her dime.
Yo, did he deserve that, or was he just smart in the game?
He was just
I
smart in the
That
game
mean,
because
nigga,
he was
that
out here
was
nigga
doing
she,
was just
bad.
smart.
or was she
And
just
that's
dumb
your
in the
live. See,
game?
that's good. That's good. Cause that's where it comes out. Some people just be smarter than others.
Or
Yep.
Yeah,
was
they
she
was just
just
smart.
dumb?
They was just smart. Them niggas was
Or
He
smart.
was
was
she dumb?
because he made infidelity look like it was her fault.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And took the kid.
um,
All right, so let me ask you this: little twist to it, right? You married to a chick that got the bag. She ain't giving you no ass. She ain't giving you no ass for a minute. Man got needs.
Hmm.
She just dubbing you. She dubbing you. She not giving you no chicks. Whether she going through menopause, whatever fuck she going through, she just not giving you no yeeks. You
Hmm.
go out and get some outside yeeks to satisfy your loins and shit like that.
That's the setup.
She finds out. Divorce
And
happens.
W.
I personally feel like you not giving the man, and this is a shaky situation. Cause I know if a female see this right now, they gonna try to rip me to shreds. Pause if necessary. But if you're not handling your handle as a woman, forget being a wife, forget being a mother, as a woman to a man, you not handling your job, and that man decides to step out and get what he needs as a man, as your husband, as your significant other, something that you're supposed to be providing to him, and he step out and y'all get a divorce, I still think he deserves something.
All right. So what about the nigga who ain't giving ain't giving his chick no pipe and she step out? I
I
just
don't
be
know too
trying to
many
be
of them niggas.
assertive with our conversation so we
It's
don't
still
nah,
a
get
setup.
pause.
I think it's still a
Pause.
setup.
So we don't get ripped to shreds. Pause.
yeah, but
Right,
I,
Trying
I
right,
to be
think
right.
assertive.
yeah, that's That's the ultimate setup, and I think that's ultimately the deterrent for a lot of people within when it comes to marriage, because like the very scary thing that you hear, like, oh, when you get married, that's the less sex you start having. You start spacing out the type of sex you be having. It be on holidays,
Now
maybe.
I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. Every time I be having to curb my girl, bro. She be horny, nigga. Central every 25:08,
Yeah, but then there are some girls who,
368.
yeah, there's
Listen,
some girls who would start like that and then all of a sudden dry the fuck out when
Nah,
they
it ain't no
not doing
drying
it as
out, yo.
frequent.
Nah, some
I
girls
be
is
having,
horny than niggas.
I be having the curb like, yo, babe,
Absolutely.
now I'm tired. Not
Right.
now. No. Chill. Wait. Stop. Wait. I'm asleep. Wait.
Yeah.
but check this out. I've been married 7 going on 8 years, right?
And I
Me and
love
my
my
wife,
girl.
me and my
I
wife
love
have.
my girl. I'll be ready,
Yo,
but
don't
nine
start
out
no
Now,
of
Jody,
10,
shit.
check
she
this
be
out.
wanting to
Jody,
get it on
listen,
her
listen,
time,
listen,
bro.
listen.
Yo, don't
I've been
start no
married.
shit.
I've been married 7 years, going on 8.
I love my
We
girl.
damn
She a
near,
horny nigga.
we damn near got a schedule because one, the kids are some nosy motherfuckers. My kids are
Mm-hmm.
some nosy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we gotta make sure little man is at basketball practice, baby girl is at Girl Scouts, and we all right, baby, look, we got an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like
Right.
that. It ain't too much spontaneous. It ain't too much spontaneous fucking going on in the house. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Right,
Right,
right.
You
right.
know what I'm
No, I
saying?
respect that. But that's life as a couple. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Especially a
Mm-hmm.
couple with children. We expect that. We older. We the unks. We
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So we get it when we can. Yo, but our chicks be horny, bro. They be
Yeah.
horny.
Yeah.
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 Yo,
I'm
we gonna
yo
save
yo
that for next
yo
week.
Mac.
We
I'm
gonna
just
save
like
that
you,
for next
man.
week.
I be
Listen,
curving like, yo, bro. You don't want to sleep? Like, let's sleep.
like, let's go to sleep.
Nah, it's some girls more hornier, man.
Yeah, let's save that for next week. Who
All
horny?
right, so
Niggas or
look,
bitches?
we going on to the next topic, right? Is pills the new crack era?
Hell
We
yeah.
got all these different pills out here,
Yeah.
Percocets,
Yeah. Yeah.
things like that, little E pills
It's
and stuff
Sam,
fucking
like
yo.
that.
It's fucking Ayuk up, man. Ayuk is really fucked up, man.
are you for
I don't think
shot,
it's the
yo?
pills, man.
Between the pills and the K2, I don't know what's worse.
I don't
Nah,
think I don't think it's the drugs, man. I think it's the social media that's killing our kids, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah,
man.
nigga.
It's
It's
this.
the
Nah,
Social
drugs,
It's the
media
bro.
is,
pills. It's the pills, bro.
It's the
it's just
pills and the
drugs,
K2,
Because
man.
guess
man.
bro.
what? The pills is not. It's not the same. Now all
Mm-hmm.
this shit got
These niggas
fentanyl.
definitely taking some bullshit nowadays.
Nah,
Like
No, they
yeah, no,
ketamine
fucking
and
with
they
all
that
that.
is.
Fetty
This
Wap,
shit got
right?
fentanyl in it.
Everything's stamped with that Fetty. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That
man.
Fenty.
These niggas ain't getting real perks. They getting press perks.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
They
All right,
getting
so
some.
real,
They get some bullshit.
I wanna go down the rabbit hole real quick. Just let me go. All right, so as far as this question, I think, for one, I do think that it's the new crack era, and I'm gonna explain why. Back in the '70s and early '80s,
It was on the Yola.
cocaine cocaine was considered to be the rich man's drug. If
Hmm.
you had back in
Was it the rich man's drug or was it everybody's drug of choice?
No, it was the
Nah, it was
rich
a
man
rich
drug
man.
because
It was a rich man.
you had to have a bag to get it. It was expensive. So
Fact.
now, if you was a quote unquote person in a poverty stricken neighborhood and you had cocaine was the fun drug, the party drug, the drug that
Right.
get the bitches lit, get the titties out and all that shit, right? So
It's a
now
upper. It's a upper.
Right. So
I don't fuck with
when
the Yola.
back in the '70s and early '80s, if you had cocaine, you was lit. You was a nigga that had a bag. Girls gravitated to that. Oh, he got the yak, he got the bag. So now when crack came into play, what was the advertisement of crack? Yo, you could get high like the white boys with the yak for
For
a
cheap.
fraction of the price.
Yeah.
People didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that crack was going to do what it did to people when it first came out, but the
Right.
advertisement was that you could get high like the white boys for a
For
fraction
two
of the
dollars.
price. Now,
Hmm.
let's fast forward to
Deuces.
today. Let's fast forward to today. People hear about perks and all that. What was the first thing niggas was saying about with the perks? Niggas was taking perks to fuck bitches longer and make you last a little longer. You could
Right.
party on you was a little wavy. You was wavy when you took that shit. So now they like, oh, That's the lit joint to do. Boom, they started taking it, not knowing, because a lot of people didn't know that Percocets and things like that got the same ingredients as fucking heroin. They didn't
Yeah,
find that out
opium.
until it was too
Right.
late.
Yeah,
They didn't find that
opium.
out
Now
until it
then
was too late.
Yeah, you hooked now. You drooling.
Mm-hmm.
You scratching your
So it's the
forehead.
You're
same.
drooling.
It's the
You
same
scratching your
setup.
forehead through your hat.
But
Right.
look, it's the same setup. This different is just dressed up different. Same situation. It's just dressed
But
up
look, let
different.
me ask you a question though. Do you blame that on niggas like Future who talk about the lean and on that and didn't even
Yes,
fuck with the lean?
Yes.
yes. You know
Yes.
why I blame? You
He
know
don't
why I
Hell
fuck
yeah.
blame
with the pills.
Future?
He don't do none of the drugs he talk
He don't.
about.
That's why I blame him because you sat up there and recorded and made it seem like that was the thing. You know how many people got influenced by that?
Yeah. A lot.
So you
Mm-hmm.
telling me you influencing me to fuck myself up, but you ain't even doing it because you know it's gonna fuck you up?
Yeah.
Kodak Black said, "I knew the pill was fake, but I still ate because I'm a
Early because I'm
gremlin."
a gremlin, and you know how many people recite that
Right. That's
line?
crazy.
Yeah.
Then the half of the people that
And
recite
rest
that
in
line
peace.
actually
And
do it.
rest in peace to a lot of these young niggas, cause I know a couple niggas that
I know like
passed
two,
away
three
on.
young niggas that passed away for fake pills.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Word.
fact.
Like two niggas and a chick, a young chick.
Right.
Word, man. Rest in peace, they soul, man.
Yeah,
And
them
they too
fakes just
young. They
ain't
too
nothing to
young to
play with,
even
man.
be
So
passed
is it
away
so?
or died or something
No, but it so
off these
to the
hard
back to the
drugs.
for the question though, is it because I mean the drugs have always been around, but is it more that is more of an influence now to
Nah,
do
they
the
always been
drugs?
around, but guess what? As us unks, we always seen what we didn't want to be like.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
fact.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
But
me?
it's
Mm-hmm.
still
We
niggas
wanted
who
to stay
smoke.
away from that.
It's still niggas from our era who became fiends. I know niggas, some of my mans. I be looking at these niggas like, yo, bro, you playing yourself. We used to be on the corner
That's
serving
a fact.
these niggas, bro, and you coming out here again, copping from the little niggas.
Yeah, and that's what
Bro, you
you right, man.
wild.
Because guess what? We used to play them type of niggas that
Mm-hmm.
was high. Or when we was young, the people that was our mom's era and all that, we used to play them. We used to do, funny tricks, throw bottles at them, and do
Yeah.
funny shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
But
them
look,
doing it
Tommy.
now is like, damn, how was that cool when? Because
Nah,
I
look,
never,
Tommy. Not
I wasn't
even
no drug, I
right,
wasn't no drug
right.
head.
How you allowing you to be the nigga to get the bottles thrown at him?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know what I'm
look at the
saying?
rap scene.
Right.
Look at the rap scene right now. Because back in the day, back in the '90s, the rap
Niggas
scene
made
was
drug
based
dealer music. Now niggas
drug
make
dealer
drug
music.
user music.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly,
And guess what?
exactly.
Those are the new crackheads.
Now
Look,
that's niggas
niggas.
who actually smoke crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
mean not
I
the
don't
way
know.
it was
Yo,
back
right
This
now,
then.
me
nigga
personally,
smoking
I don't
butt.
know no
Nah,
more
you bugging,
crackheads.
bro. It's niggas who still smoke butter, bro.
Right.
It's
It's
niggas who
Exactly.
rare
still be
though.
on that butter.
It's
It's
rare.
rare.
Nah,
It's
it's
rare.
not rare, bro. I
No,
don't
I'm
know
talking
what
about
block you from.
today, 2026. It's rare
Yeah,
because remember
2026.
the
I know
the new
block that's
the
clicking.
new crackheads. No, the new crackheads smoking bud now.
Nah, the new
But
crackheads is
K
these.
but
Nah,
K Hami, listen to this.
you know what the new crackheads is? The new crackheads is a lot of these motherfucking migrant motherfuckers who coming from other countries who never really had access to these drugs. Like, know what I'm saying? Now they got access to it. Know what I mean?
But
They get
look,
a
but
little
check this
bag.
out. This is
Yeah.
something that's
Them
real
niggas
shit.
is fiends.
But look, this is something that's real shit. Now, a lot of young niggas is going to sniffing heroin. Why? Because Percocets is Percocets and
Hey,
all those other pills. Them shits is expensive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
niggas
saying?
doing
Mm-hmm.
niggas
So
doing the
now,
easy.
Yeah.
look, but look, this
Yo,
is how the
man,
rabbit
niggas
hole.
fucking with the Larry Love.
Hell
Listen,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
this is how the rabbit hole goes. The
Wow.
rabbit hole is you get hooked on the yerks. You doing them all crazy. If your money flow ain't right,
You just got
what's
fuck with
going
the
to get you?
Suboxones.
What's going to get you? Just cause mind you, the
It's the
opioids is a form of heroin.
Suboxones. Them niggas is
That's
on
what
the
I
Yeah,
said.
Suboxones.
opioids is a form of heroin. So if you can
Yes.
afford the designer, you're gonna go to the generic. You got to go back to the base, and the base is heroin.
Right.
Now you got niggas
Yo,
out here sniffing heroin,
and
shooting up
what's
shit
so
like that.
fucked up is when we was growing up. we didn't have seniors this young, bro.
Hell no. Hell no. We
We
used to
did
look at
not
them
have
like they
seniors
was
this young,
crazy.
bro. These
It may
niggas
have
was young, my nigga.
no
These
mass. It may
niggas
have
was
been
young.
one young person who was smoking in the hood, bro.
Word. That was rare. But now you go to 149
But
right
Max,
now.
but see,
Go to
it
that shit.
creeped up. I don't think that the youth intended for that to happen. It came in the same form of how crack happened. When crack first came around, niggas didn't know they was gonna be crackheads. Niggas didn't know they was
Right,
gonna be
right,
crackheads.
right. These young niggas is fiends. They don't even know they fiends.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
right.
That
You
Word.
right,
crackhead
Jody.
shit. Once they started using it profusely and shit like that, it was too late to bring them back. Same thing right now with these young kids with the pills. They thought they was just doing something fun. They thought they was gonna be able to handle it, and
The
now
K
there's no
two
turning back
too.
for them.
That
Yo,
Yeah.
deuce.
the
They be
pill,
falling asleep off
the
that deuce in
pills,
the
the
wheelchair.
K2, and the driver. That shit is all forms of fucking crack. If you ask me.
And
Yep,
guess
that's
what?
Robbie.
And the K2 took over because half these niggas, yo boy, they looking bad.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yo,
They
you know
looking
how I know
Straight
bad
it's
off the
real, homie?
K2.
in the
Yo, homie,
spring,
you know how I
please.
know it's real? I was at
In the spring,
125th.
please.
I seen my man. This a nigga I grew up with on Telegram. I see him on 125th. He K2'd out. I'm happy to see him. That nigga didn't even know who I was.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing, that booger sugar hit him, niggas.
But
Nah, that
look,
was like when
look
we was
how
growing up, how the dust heads
That
was.
bugger sugar hit him.
Yo, that shit fucked me up though.
Look how K2 got presented. Remember when
That's
K2
it.
first came out, they were saying that,
Yeah.
oh, you could smoke this and it won't show up on your drug test.
It won't give you a dirty
And
urine.
that's
Yeah,
how
they
they
gas
that's
niggas.
how it got niggas.
That's how I
Yeah.
got them stupid niggas. I ain't give a
Niggas,
fuck.
yo, niggas
Yo,
promoted it like that, and guess what? A
instead
lot
of
of
I
niggas
was
niggas,
was
instead
on
of niggas
parole
just not
I was
smoking
not
weed,
smoking no
and working niggas.
motherfucking potpourri. Fuck out of there. I smoke
niggas would
gas.
rather
Yeah.
smoke.
Yo, bro, I work in the train system, and I see this shit is getting younger and younger. I'm talking about fly niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yo,
That
I
shit,
think the nigga
yo,
who
Look,
it's
look
I
not
watch
it.
like it
niggas
ain't
go from
homeless niggas that's leaning
nah,
on some
it's young
shit.
niggas. I watch niggas go from Balenciaga niggas to Mexican Jordans, bro.
Yo,
Yes.
I seen a nigga who was on his way to
Talk about
work
it.
and still like he looked like yo, he had his headphones in, iPhone. He looked clean. It's just that that shit when that shit hit, it don't give a fuck what you look like. That shit hit, nigga.
That shit
Yeah.
hit.
It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna
You start
slap
looking
you.
like a zombie.
Yeah, look,
But
125th in
think about it.
Lexington,
Those
Zombie
people
Land,
that you see now
149th
that
and
went from
3rd, The Walking
Balenciaga.
Dead.
But look, them people that you talking about, right? Do you think that if you would have spoke to them around the time when they was on their Balenciaga shit and said, "Yo, bro, smoke this, and it's gonna have you looking like a brackhead," you think they'll still do it?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Nah, yeah, yo, yeah.
Nope. Yo,
Yeah.
Some
You
listen.
know
niggas just
why?
chasing a
You
different
know
high,
why?
bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
yo,
do.
listen. I'm
Because
not
they
saying
heard
No,
yo.
fucking
If
listen.
I
No, I
stories.
seen
need.
this shit,
Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question so y'all understand it better. A nigga that was getting money, because when we say
Yeah.
Balenciaga, that's a nigga that's getting money. A nigga that's getting money. If you told him like, listen, man, this shit right here, you know them crackheads from the '80s. This shit right here gonna have you looking like them niggas.
They don't
Here,
care, brothers. They don't care.
I don't see how a nigga that's getting money would take that advertisement.
Nah, they don't
Telling you,
care.
man, they
Cause guess
would,
what?
bro.
They see it in jail. They see how the other niggas be looking like
Mm-hmm.
zombies, like they said, 2/5, 149. When you can look at a person and still decide that, yo, I
116th
want to
and Lex.
try that shit.
So what's
yo,
so
Right.
what's going on in your life? Like for instance, we could talk. I grew up with a crackhead mother. I knew that shit wasn't for
My
me.
mom's was on dope. I
You know
sold
what I'm
dope, so I
saying?
knew. And
But
I
Pete,
sold dope, coke,
not
crack.
Joe,
I knew I
but
never used
but
none of
Jody,
that
check
shit.
it, check it, check it.
Hmm.
I had a crackhead mother. I had an alcoholic uncle. I had a heroin uncle, and I
My
seen how
mom's
that
was on
shit fucked.
heroin.
I see how that shit fucked them up, and I never even want to even know what that shit felt like. I didn't
That's
even
a
want to
whole
know what
fact.
that shit ever felt like.
That's a whole
But that was
fact,
that was
bro.
my point. What I was saying earlier. When you could see that shit fucking up somebody and you don't want to be like them, especially a
Facts,
family member, because you
facts.
watching that, especially as a young kid growing up, that was not your drug of choice. Yeah, you
Yo,
might have
look,
went to weed, and when you smoked weed, you probably felt bad at the time because it's like, damn, I failed because I'm kind of one step away of still doing that.
Yeah,
I
if you
always
grew
had
up
this
in the
notion. I always had this notion
'80s
when
or
it
the
came to
'90s,
weed. When it came to
Yo,
weed, I always had this notion. When I was smoking weed, I said the day that I'm pop and I'm thinking about selling something to get some weed, it's time to put it down.
it's a fact.
It's
Yo,
time
I
to
yo,
put
yeah,
it
but look,
down.
yeah, that's what I said. I don't know what yo
if you
yeah.
listen.
grew up in the '80s or the '90s, if you grew up in the '80s or the '90s for sure, you had a family member or somebody close to you on drugs, nigga, that made
Uh,
you want to say, "I'm never doing this shit."
Right.
yeah.
Look, yo,
Yo,
Mass,
listen.
look, I'm gonna keep it a band, right? My mom's is on heroin, so I knew I'd never fuck with the diesel, right? I
Mhm.
sold crack, I sold coke, I sold dope, dust, tabs, like whatever you could think of, I sold. I hustled that shit. Me seeing the customers and how I watch some of them be male ladies, some of them be
Mhm.
motherfucking POs, all type of shit just turn to fiends. I would never do it.
Right.
Yo,
I would
I
never.
don't.
Yo, this right here is
We
the furthest I
we
go.
we
Nah.
seen it
I
firsthand.
don't.
Yo,
I don't. I
listen.
don't.
Yo,
I don't
listen.
want
As
nothing
I
else but
think
some weed.
the one thing for me, once I heard that I told for me with drugs, I always wanted to hear what the worst thing could happen.
Yo, Bob.
So my thing is death was off the table for me. Anything that happened with the end result is more than likely death. I'm good. So
Here's the funny part. Death is easy. When I heard that niggas was downtown and niggas know when niggas was downtown 34th Street, Penn Station, in them bathrooms sucking dick, I was like, nah.
that's what I was about to say. That's what made me done.
What?
Once I heard niggas was out here sucking dick
Yeah,
with
I was like, oh
drugs,
hell no.
I'm never taking
That's
that
how you
Yeah,
know
Trying
shit.
to
that
tell
shit
me
real.
Never.
them drugs got you bopping, niggas? Nah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I
That shit
wouldn't
real.
never.
Hey, yo,
yeah.
Mass. That's
What drug
wild.
is that? Yeah, I never. Make you
That
do
shit
what?
That's
real.
what I'm saying. That's an
Crack,
No
addict
yo,
right
sir.
there.
Straight up.
cracking dope will have you doing
Addict.
some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
that shit
Nigga,
listen.
crazy.
what?
No sir.
I
No
heard that joint
sir.
make you do what? I'm out of here,
Word.
nigga.
Get
You're
that
selling
shit out
you
my face.
niggas selling the TV right in front of their moms off the wall.
Nigga.
Yo, bro,
Yo,
no
Word.
All
no
that. I
funny
seen,
shit,
yo,
bro.
listen. Niggas gave me their food stamp card, their PIN number, all that, nigga, just for that 110 rock, nigga.
Yeah, because
yeah.
they want to smoke that shit.
They
That shit
want
is crazy,
to.
bro.
Nigga gave me $700 in food stamps just for that. That's you gotta understand,
But do you
niggas.
know how degrading that? You know how that makes you feel when you know you got a family member, especially a male, that prior to the whatever drug they're using, that was a person that you looked up to, and then come to find out that that same individual is busting it open for another man to get a item to put into their system. Do you know? Do you know what type of psychological what that does to your psyche? To be
Yeah,
like
that shit fuck
a
you up.
substance a substance got you to the point where you're willing to degrade yourself at the highest degree just to
Mm-hmm.
get it. I don't want
Just
no
to get it.
parts of that at
Or
all.
it's not even
But
just to get it.
that go back to about that shit is pain too. Some niggas do that shit and everything that we don't agree with to escape reality and to the pain that they trying to, you know, that
Guess
shit is
what?
crazy.
You gotta come back, and that loose asshole still gonna be there. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. No pause if
That little
necessary. I'm
asshole
sorry,
still
but
gonna be there. That shit is wild.
Yeah.
That's
yo, we
stupid.
on that note, we on to the last subject, man.
Yo,
We on to the last subject.
that's wild.
Shootings terrorizing the community, man. Who wants to
Um,
start it off?
yo, I as man growing up in the hood, growing up in Brownsville, growing up seeing a lot of shit, growing up being integrated into it, and going from high school to chilling with your friends, then it be like you chilling with a few niggas that do certain different things, then you trying to get your money up, and then you got territory and things of that nature. I was at one point in time part of a group, clique, gang, whatever the case may be, and we was doing shit, what I mean, that would warrant niggas to make a certain retaliation. I think what's going on now is an ego trip on fucking 10,000 Red Bulls. It's like
Mm.
what's happening now is that the slightest of disrespect is now responded in the most deadliest volatile way. Like a niggas don't throw hands no more at all. And if there
Yo,
is maybe in a
these
rare,
little niggas is baby serial killers, man. Like real
yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna keep it a band. They got access to way more hammers than we had access to.
Yeah,
That's a
Way
fact.
more.
yeah,
That's a
Cause
fact.
there used to
So
be like 12 of us and we had like 3, 4 guns, man.
Not
And
yeah,
I
they
so,
only
but
came.
I'm not saying like I feel like when we grew up, it was way worse than what it is now.
It was. It
Way
was.
worse.
it
It
It was
was.
was.
way
It,
more. It
I
was
agree with
real
that.
killers. It was real killers outside
Right.
giving
Right.
us dollars and $2, sending us to the store, and we didn't know that until we grew up. Cause we still
right.
5, 6 years old running around. All right, so we come from a time where it was way worse, my brother. I'm telling you, way
Nah,
niggas.
I
It was
agree.
These
I
way
little
worse.
niggas
agree.
don't
nah, it
know.
was worse.
Like I watch drive-bys. I grew up across the street from the rooftop. Like I watch a lot of shit, bro. Like I watch a lot
Nah,
of shit,
that's
bro.
Fendi.
And
That's a
and
Fendi.
and and that's what made niggas in my era gangsters, cause they had class. Niggas that
can I
died, you didn't even know niggas died. You feel
can
what
I
I'm
make the
saying? Like,
separation? Can I make the separation?
Mhm.
The separation is this, and it's gonna allude to what Matt said. The killers back in the day, yes, it might be way more killings back in the day than it is now. But guess what? The killers back in the day, they moved in silence. The
mm-hmm,
killers of today, the nigga that is labeled the shooter is more popping than the nigga that's actually getting money.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the difference right now. Like a girl will see a nigga, yeah, he getting money, but he's the shooter. Nowadays, she's going with the shooter. The shooter could be broke as a bitch, but he's a
Yep.
shooter.
That nigga in the
And they and
shelter.
they're gonna gravitate to the shooter more than they're
yeah.
gonna gravitate to the nigga with the money.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it a band, right? I feel like Mass too. Like it was way more dangerous when we was growing up because they ain't have nowhere near as many cameras. I remember people was getting raped, thrown off of
Mm-hmm.
roofs, all type
Mm-hmm.
of shit was going
Yeah,
on
nah,
Mm-hmm.
down
niggas
when
was
we
putting
was
up
young.
3,000 bodies
Like when
back
we
in the
Mm-hmm.
was young,
days.
shit was nasty work.
Right.
Only thing now, these niggas got the access to the hammers more than we had, yo.
Yeah,
And they just like they saw.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
They ain't punched in the face. I watched a video, nigga got punched in the face. He said, "Yo, go get the pole. Go get the
Mhm.
pole." He ain't. They was shooting a fade. Nigga got punched in the face and said, "Go get the pole."
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that. See, I think that all of that was happening. I just think what really happened was there's there was there's been a phase of and me and my cousin, he's a little older than me in the generational time. He's from I was born in '88. He's a late '70s kind of in that, and I think there was a generational divide where I learned from my old heads and from our generation to the other generation going down. I think there was a disconnect because I feel like there was a sense of, and I don't know whose side of the jealousy it came from, but I feel like somebody was not trying to give nobody game no more.
I'm gonna tell you what it was, live. I
It
agree
wasn't.
with
It
you. I'm gonna tell
wasn't
you
us.
what it
Ooh.
It
was.
wasn't us.
I'm gonna tell
It
you
Yeah,
Wait
what
a
it
wasn't
no,
was.
minute.
yeah, I
us.
didn't
It
know
Wait
was
a
that.
when
minute.
these
Wait
mothers
a
listen,
minute.
live.
Wait a minute.
It was
Hold
nah.
on.
I agree with him, bundles. Let me land right fast,
Nah,
and then
we
you can
did
take
lose our
over,
young
big bro.
niggas.
Let
As an
me
older
take
nigga,
over.
we
I'm gonna
did
tell
lose
you
them.
it. It's not our fault though, and let me break this down, and then y'all could take over, bro. It's the mother's fault. When it came to the don't tell my son shit. Hey yo, none of y'all tell my son nothing. Fuck y'all think y'all not his father. Don't tell my son shit. It came to the
The
point
village
where
wasn't raising the children no more.
us as the OGs became to like fuck that little nigga then.
The
It's
village
no
ain't
more
raising
big.
it. The
It's no
village
more
wasn't
big
raising the kids no
mamas.
more.
It's no more nanas. It's no more
Yeah,
none of that. Grandmothers
the
is
community is
35,
over.
36.
There's
Know what
no
I'm
more
saying?
community.
Yeah.
The tribe is over. The village is burnt down. And it's
Mm-hmm.
really you blame it on the chicks who had these kids. And when I was young, niggas used to break me up. I'm going upstairs, shoulders numb.
Yep.
Niggas breaking me up. Get the
And
fuck
those are
off
the
the
Listen to
same
floor.
this
niggas
shit.
that was
This
But
shit
telling you,
gonna
nigga,
yo,
fuck
go to
y'all.
school.
Hold on, this shit gonna fuck y'all up. Listen to this. The U.S. murder rate is significantly lower today than it is in the 90s. Although
I just
the
told them.
rating the rating of innocent bystanders has peaked 9.8% today versus the
Mm-hmm.
90s.
Cause them little
yeah,
niggas is shooting
because
from
Cause
far,
because
they
bro.
don't
nah,
know how to shoot,
look,
nigga.
nah,
Nah,
niggas,
it
it's
ain't, it
not they
ain't they
don't know
don't know
how
how
to
to
shoot.
shoot. They
It's not
shooting
that they
from
don't know.
far.
They
They
Nah,
scared to
niggas.
get up
yeah, they
on.
not getting up close on niggas, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
That's
scared to
Niggas
get
in
not
up on.
our
still not
They
time
knowing
don't,
how
was
cause
to
guess
hitting
shoot.
what?
niggas in the
They don't want.
melon
They
from
really don't want
close,
to see
bro.
murder.
They was hitting
Mm-hmm.
niggas up close from yo. They was hitting niggas in the melon up close.
No,
Yeah,
but
they
no,
really.
but what
These little
also was
niggas
happening?
right now don't want to see murder.
No, but
That's
look,
like
oh
stabbing a nigga. Remember, that's up close. These niggas rather shoot from two corners
yeah,
into a crowd.
Niggas in the
K
90s was catching
Hammy.
homies with pocket rockets.
Nah,
That's a
but
fact.
Mm-hmm.
but
380,
K, look
Up
at this.
close. You
But
talking
look at
about
380,
this
real
though.
two
killers?
fives. You know how many? Yo, look,
Nah, but look at
yo,
this though.
Mass. I got caught. I got caught on the dark side, nigga, with a
Mm.
40 on me by Smitty. I don't know if you remember Smitty.
I remember every my brother,
Police,
everybody.
yo, I got
Yeah,
caught on
yeah.
the. I got caught on
That's
the dark side inside the gate with the 40 on me. I'm telling you, I could vouch for Mass. His hood is you know what I mean. And
But
for him to be an OG in his hood, I could vouch for Mass because I was out there on them blocks. I was out there when it was funky. You know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? I was out there. And for Mass, that's his hood. Like, you know what I mean? He know what the fuck going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always salute like I know my brother, you know what I mean, been in the field. I can't speak for a lot of other niggas, you know what I'm saying? But when he talk about the field and certain shit that I know is a fact, it skips the opinions. Like, nah, what bro is talking is true. When Bundles, when he be saying something that I know is a fact, it's true. Same as Live and Homie. When y'all say a fact, it's true. I'm
Hmm.
telling niggas a fact. That shit started when the mothers was like, yo, don't say nothing to my son. And niggas just was like, yo, fuck that little
Nah,
nigga.
nah, you ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
nah,
You ain't
You
yeah,
ain't
that's
lying.
a
lying, bro.
fact.
That's when.
You ain't
But
lying.
it
That
still goes be before that. Cause even when I was coming up. Yeah, we had the role models, the older guys that was punching us, like you said, in the arms, yo, go to school, go upstairs, and all that. And then we gonna go through the older heads before that when they used to send niggas upstairs before they started shooting.
yeah.
That's a
You
Yeah,
feel
fact.
but
me?
that's what I'm but that's also what I'm
Yo,
talking about though.
let me tell
We
y'all a
don't
fun
got
fact.
that no more.
Hold
Let me
on.
tell y'all a fun fact. Every nigga that I know that committed a murder got a high school diploma.
Right.
Fact.
But I also like what was going on. So like even the point that Bundles made or the statistic that he came up with, the peak in innocent bystanders is because even in that dangerous time, there was a code and ethic. There's no more code and ethic on the streets anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Cause
code.
like Matt said, you can't whip your little cousin ass no more without the mother coming at you.
Saying
Mm-hmm.
something. Fact.
That's a fact.
But the
Your
code of
grandmother
ethic is
friend,
that the
your
code of
grandmother
ethic is
friend can't
different
whip
than
your
that.
ass no more.
But the code of
Mm-hmm.
ethic is different than that because, for instance, like you can see your op coming out the church with his grandmother. You really want to get this nigga. Back in the day, you got to
We gonna
pass.
wait. We
Yeah, that's a
gonna
You know what I'm
wait.
fact.
You gotta.
saying?
Yeah,
You
You got to
lucky you with
pass.
Nana, right? You lucky you with Nana, and you
Today,
yeah,
letting them know.
they
You
hitting
letting
you
them know,
and
nigga.
Nana.
You lucky with
yeah.
you, nigga. You
Yeah.
lucky you
Yeah.
with Nana.
And the
Now
baby.
They
they
hit. Yo,
hitting.
bro, we just watched
They
a
missing you. They
nigga.
hitting.
We just watched a nigga spray a car. Seen the little girl in the backseat with her father. They wanted her father so bad they sprayed the whole car, killed her and her father.
Yeah.
We've seen
What
niggas
about the
running
shit?
down. We've seen
It's,
niggas running down on niggas with their kids, throwing their kids in trash bins, going
Mm-hmm.
viral.
I
We've
seen
seen
that.
these things.
What if somebody did that to you? How would you react?
I'm not
What?
gonna lie, bro. You're never gonna be able to rest. If I
Never.
survive something like that, you're
Yeah,
never
bro.
gonna be able to rest.
Yeah, I ain't
No.
gonna lie.
What
You know
about a
how y'all
nigga
said
milking? What
killers?
about a nigga milking your moms? Like
What you
pouring
Uh,
mean?
a gallon of milk on your mom's.
I can't. Nah.
what, nigga?
Same
The
shit.
You can't
police
Same
are
race,
shit.
going.
What
The
bro.
these little
police
niggas
gonna know I
do.
did it. The
This is the
police gonna
type
know
of
I
shit
did it.
these little niggas do, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah. But look,
yeah. That's what I'm
the
saying. Like,
police gonna know I did it.
it's a different era in time because, like, again, we are so far removed from that even being a fact. Like, yo, I mean, rest in peace to my moms, but like, my moms wasn't even the type to. My moms would have knocked one of these motherfuckers out long time ago. And when it comes to like, my mom's in that type of era in time. She from Brooklyn, Brownsville. She know how to use her hands, nigga. Like, it wasn't even about that. Like, nowadays we have these parents who grew up. We have kids raising kids. There's
Yeah.
Mhm.
the parents are getting
Listen,
younger.
nah, it's
I
the
ain't gonna
bum.
hold
You
you live.
right.
I hear
It's
what
the
you saying that your moms would have put, but bro, these little niggas ain't playing. Like in Truman High School, up in the Bronx, in Co-op City, a nigga graduated from high school, right? After graduation, they got the pouncing on him. His father came and started yanking motherfuckers up
and they
off his
slumped.
son.
They shot
They
his
they
pops.
slumped his
They
pops,
slumped the
killed
pops.
his
Yeah,
That's a
pops.
fact. They
again,
slumped the pops.
yo,
Niggas don't have no remorse,
I
bro.
can't even, I'm 37. I can't even tell you not one story where that would ever, like, I'm
I
from
could tell you
Brooklyn,
stories,
Brownsville. My
bro.
pops was well known. My uncle was well known. These niggas knew how to work their hands. Niggas was not doing shit like that when certain
But
time. I
this is
don't
what
know
we
how
trying to
But
niggas
these
tell
grew
little
up
you.
back
This is
niggas
what
then.
we
don't
trying to tell
care.
you,
Telling
live.
you.
These little
These
niggas
little
don't
Yes,
niggas
care no
don't
more.
care.
Yeah,
yes,
They
all right.
don't
yo,
really
that's
niggas
what
with
I'm
I
gonna tell you
listen.
hands no
what's
more.
yo
How about the
live.
Got
how
Look,
about
hands
the
now.
little
Hold on,
Can't
black
hold
use
on,
a
girl?
hold on.
rock.
Hold on. Let me let real quick. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. What I'm saying is this is why we're so far removed from that time because I couldn't even think of a time in where little niggas, as much as I felt like I was a young man that was moving around in these streets,
Yo,
we didn't
I was
outnumber the community.
nah, but we ain't just as reckless as them niggas.
Yeah,
Like these
but that's
kids
just what I'm
today.
saying. It's a lot more different to
Yeah.
what they're allowed to be just even the mall shit that just happened at what was that the outlet mall that happened where it was like a
Court,
thousand
Bay
fucking
Plaza.
kids.
Bay
yeah, Bay
Plaza.
Bay
Plaza, Bay
Plaza.
Yo,
Yeah.
Plaza.
Bay Plaza, yo, that right there was crazy.
Yeah.
Now,
Not
how about
saying
the
that I
joint?
haven't
How
had my
about the
moments at
video?
King's Plaza, nigga. We was the ones trying to run down on Dipset back in the days, nigga. I was
Yeah.
one of them little young niggas back in the
No,
day.
I'm not gonna
My
lie,
nigga,
lie. Them
I've heard
same
a
little
little nigga
niggas
say,
need their
I
ass
heard a
whooped.
little nigga say that, yo, I'ma body this nigga. Even if I get caught, I'ma do my little 25. I'll be home by the time I'm 38. I'm lit.
Yeah,
And
nah, that
that's
shit's too
lies
much
because the
glorified, bro.
nigga.
Yo, that's
And
a
let me
fact.
tell
No
you,
news. I heard little niggas
I've
Hmm.
talking like
seen
that.
niggas get to
Yeah.
I was
25,
on a
right,
I was on a
and going
Rikers
straight
Island
to the
bus and the nigga
island,
said
and I
that.
seen their face, nigga. Niggas could say whatever the fuck they want. When you that reality check in, that you gonna have to do 20, you gonna have to sit down 25.
No, no, you right. And I seen them type of
Look,
niggas.
nah, look,
They
Some
be
niggas,
sorry when they get
I
there and do a
look.
couple of
I've
years.
been
They
heard
sorry, but I ain't gonna lie. These little niggas is doing 20 pieces like it's nothing. Cause again,
right.
We're
I've been
live.
heard.
We're
Look,
we
live.
no lie. I've been
we
I
heard.
done
got
been on a
internet.
bus.
Nah,
I
we
done,
got
Yo,
internet. We got internet. These niggas got phones in jail, and
yep,
they
that's a
showing
fact.
they showing their little commissaries. Yo, I got 50 packs of noodles. I got
I
this,
got
and they
listen,
making it seem
listen.
like it's a
Yo,
game.
right.
nah,
Yeah,
look,
I done been
yo,
on the
homie,
bus.
you hear
I
me,
done been on the
homie?
bus, shackled up, going up north. Little nigga said, yo, I'm about to do an 18 piece. I'm like, yo, how old are you? Nigga was 18. He like, don't worry about it, OG. I'll be back out when I'm 30 some. I ain't missing out.
They
Like,
cool
so
with that.
niggas is eating these,
Wildin'.
they eating these murders like nothing.
They cool
Word.
with
And
that.
look, I ain't get in trouble since 2006. So I'm talking about back then I was on the bus and the little
Look,
nigga said that.
listen to
So the
this. Listen to
mentality of
this.
these niggas now,
Nah,
crazy,
it's
bro.
even worse now. Cause look, these little niggas, they sex 16, 15, 14, whatever, right? They when we was little, when we 16, we adult. Now
Mhm.
they gotta be 21 to get charged as an adult. So these niggas that's catching these bodies and all that
Nah,
shit
it's
that don't
17. It's 17, bro.
Yeah, 17.
however it's 17, 18, however it is, nah, it's when it's 18 because you 19, you turn adult on the island.
Yeah, but no, they just switched it. Now you doing something 16, 17. It depends on what case, how
I know,
how it
I know
is.
me. I was getting charged as an adult at 16. I was 16 in Elmira.
Just what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying? Like I know, like I was getting charged as an adult. These little niggas is getting off, so they getting
Mm-hmm.
instead of going to like criminal court, Supreme Court, they going to family court getting nine to life.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy,
Shit like that. They coming home after 13 years. If they 17, they coming home, they 30.
right?
You know what I mean?
In New York State, 17 years old is when you get charged as an adult.
Yes,
17, it
In
used
New
to be
17.
York State,
16, so
Yes,
17.
17.
yeah, 17.
So all them niggas 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, catching these bodies, they get 9 years, 9 to life.
Bro,
That's the most they could get.
my man, Reem Rumble. He did the first bid he did was 7 years. And when he came home, I asked him. I said, "Yo, bro, what was up north like?" He said, "Yo, bro, if you lit like that, it's just like being on the block minus the bitches."
Look, I'm gonna keep it a
Facts.
band, right? Look, shout out to all my niggas in the chain gang. I came home in 2017. I was locked up from 2013 to 2017 in Georgia, right? Georgia, being I did bids in New York and I did bids in different states. Like I did bids during my life. Being in Georgia was like being nowhere else. Like Hami said, we had phones. If you was lit, like I end up being lit my last 16 months. I bagged the little CO bitch. I bagged my little bitch, right? Know what I'm saying? I'm eating regular food. I'm smoking bud. Only thing she wouldn't bring was like weapons. She'd bring me, know what I mean? I had phones, whatever. Know what I mean? I'm watching other niggas who was there before me, little young niggas, like he say. They fucking these little country. We in the middle of nowhere. These little country bitches. These niggas is
Mm-hmm.
from Atlanta. These niggas is from Macon. They from big cities out there, Savannah. And these little bitches is from the country, like little young bitches, 19, 20, 21, 22, just wanting to be with a lit nigga. Like, know what I'm saying? I was locked up with all type of niggas, Chapo Mans and them. I was locked up with BMF niggas. I was locked up with Boy George. If you from the Bronx and you familiar with, like, know what I'm saying, legends. And what I seen, like Hami say, niggas got that phone, niggas getting the bag. That shit was like the street without the bitches. Except if
Right.
you had like your CO, you was locked in. If you had a staff bitch, you was locked in. It wasn't everybody like that, but for us who had it, we knew that shit was just like being home, bro. That shit was like
Mhm.
being home, except you ain't with your family, bro.
That's a
Niggas was
fact.
getting money. Niggas ain't have hammers, but they had their lawnmower blades. They had their, you know what I'm saying? They had their hit 'em ups. Like, shout out free all my niggas in the chain gang, B. Because I know what that shit is like. And y'all niggas right now, y'all niggas probably on lockdown. Y'all niggas probably got CERT pulling up. Y'all niggas probably got National Guard pulling up. Man,
But
get your
see how the
phones and y'all
youngins,
hoes in
see
the
how the
wall.
youngins. Let's just say somebody like I know you're not glorifying it, but let's just say somebody that just came home said, "Yo, bro, yo, the block is up there, bro. It was lit up there. We was chilling, we was smoking, woo, 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 woo." Now a youngin that's out here in the world is hearing that. And they like, oh, it ain't as bad as it's cracked up to be, especially if I know everybody up there. Like, for
Not
instance,
until they get to a spot where they don't know
I was
nobody.
gonna say
Yo,
that, Matt.
listen. Yo,
Until they
listen.
get
They
there
get up there and
and
they
they
start
Facts.
sorry.
tripping.
They
They start
sorry.
set
I
tripping.
And
know
they
niggas
see they
that
not
call me right now,
and they
and
see
guess what?
yo.
They sorry. They
Yo,
good.
Mhm.
bro.
They good with the
I'm
2 and 3 years, but once that
yo, Harry,
5, 6, 7, 8, niggas
Yeah,
calling home like,
everybody,
yo, damn, Judge got to give up, man. I'm sorry.
yo,
everybody,
Harry,
everybody time in the
yo,
chain
Harry,
gang ain't the same, man. Like
Yeah.
some
yo,
niggas go
Harry.
through it, some niggas don't.
That's a fact. Yo, Hami, you hear how you say you be having niggas calling, bro. I'm doing bids with niggas right now, bro. That I was doing bids with. I've been
Hmm.
home since 2017, bro. I've been rocking out with these niggas on they bids since then, bro. Getting the bag with them, all type of shit. Like, know what I mean?
And
But
they
they
sorry,
they
bro.
wish still Mac, bro. I wish I was out there with you. All of them. I tell
Yeah.
them they like, what
Mm-hmm.
you
They
got going
sorry.
on? What you, y'all know, I see you, I be seeing you, you popping. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit is $400 at the club. I went and got 3 bottles, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody else put a little 200. We got 3 bottles, yo. That shit is nothing, bro. Don't think it's what it seemed, bro. This shit ain't it.
Yeah,
Come.
for a nigga who seen it, who
They
ain't
yo,
like
Mac, I
that's
wish
the other
all of
thing.
them. I wish I was there with you. I don't give a fuck how much money they getting in there
Yeah.
because my niggas is running it up. I'm gonna keep it up there. And they running it up. They run it up.
Right.
One of my mans, yo, I don't mean to go on subject, but one of my mans, right? He was the bag behind my label. And we put out artists. We put out a couple artists, like, know what I'm saying, that's popping in their region. Shout out Rissa Rain. Shout out, know what I mean, Hot Boy Shaq. Shout out Fujiano. Like, we put out a couple artists who was rocking with us on our label that, know what I'm saying, they end up popping. Like, know what I mean? So shout out my nigga
Fujiano,
Bless.
Fujiano from the eggs, right?
Yeah,
Fujiano from Atlanta.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Baby
know.
He
mama
signed with
ain't shit.
he ended up
She ain't
signing
let me
with
see my
Gucci. I had
son.
him. I had him first. Rissa
So
Rain.
Right.
what do we say to the youth that don't really care about doing the jail time that's really out here doing these shootings?
Nah, I'm gonna tell them it ain't it.
It ain't it.
It
I'm gonna
ain't
keep it
worth it,
Yeah,
a
right?
bean for the
It
Especially
ain't
if you
worth
ain't
it.
really get no pussy like that, you ain't really make no money. And then
You
half of these
not
niggas that's doing some type of time never even really had their own crib. It ain't
Not
it.
even that. I'm gonna keep it a bear for y'all little niggas who be like that. Y'all niggas are selfish. You gotta
That
think
too.
about your moms, what you leaving out here.
Yeah,
Nigga, you out here ripping and running, you still able to take care of yourself. But when you in there, nah, you need
can't take
somebody
care of
that's
shit.
gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you got a surcharge, at least knock my surcharge off so what I work for I could get.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That,
saying? Somebody gotta send me packages.
Yeah.
I can't thug it in here when I only got 4 years and this a nigga in here who got 30. I can't
Mm-hmm.
thug him.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it's the I think it
It
really.
ain't
I
worth it,
mean, in the
little nigga.
grand scheme of things, or to really, if we want to tell something to the young people, um, it's about knowing yourself. Because once we start knowing who we are as a people, a majority of this would not happen because you would know who the real enemy is. You would know
So
where.
let me ask you a question, live,
Huh?
because I agree with you, and bundles know how I feel about a lot of shit with our black politics shit. So let me ask you a question: how do we get this message across to the youth? Because myself, Tariq Goodman, Wilfredo Harosa, we all try to do this shit. Like, know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bars in the Garage, Epic Red
So,
TV. We try to put forth this message to the community, and it seems like it going one ear out the other. So, as a brother who is willing to listen to other suggestions, like what do you suggest that we do?
well, yeah. So let me, just to not to be long winded, before we get up out of here, but I'll answer this by saying that I'm a radical pro black man. I will run with a lot of cruel people who are RBG, affiliated, things of that nature. All type of activists, right? So we've had this conversation, and what is it to do to spread this word? And there is nothing we can do that's going to spread fast enough, that's going to generate the mind space to have that switch. It's unfortunate, but we have to now. It's about showing. It's example within our own personal community. Like, if you
I
are
agree.
around those group of people, they must see a black figure that they can more or less emulate, and also still see themselves in. Like, I'm from Brownsville, and I was an engineer for 3.5 years in this hole when it was wool and all the shit going on in Brooklyn, and I had niggas shoot at my sessions. I'm telling the nigga safety gang, and right out the session, the nigga asking them, "Yo, you woo from this? Bop bop, a word, pop pop pop." He's shooting, and there's shit going on. There's kids up there in the school. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. My point of saying that is the way I carried myself made sure to know that you was not gonna do that in this environment. We gotta kind of take hold of our territory again. We
mm-hmm.
letting these niggas run on H block like it's their block. We as older
But
people in a
do we feel that
generation.
way because not because we scared, but because we're like, man, fuck all that. Like,
It
how
goes
do
back to
are we
the.
scared? No, but I know a lot of niggas who
Oh,
just
it's
be
not
like, yo,
about.
man, fuck these little niggas. Like, I'm not getting clapped for these little niggas,
Nah,
or I'm not
it's
doing
not
this shit.
necessarily about being scared. I think all as a black community, we're all scared of the ultimate. We stand for us. We're gonna get shot. We're talking about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. We're talking about that of that nature.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen
I
to what
heard.
I'm saying.
Listen,
Can
hold
I
on,
answer the question before y'all even go any further?
Can
Yeah.
yeah, can I? Yeah, please.
I think the way that you conquer this situation, it starts in your household, and
Facts.
that goes for every man.
I
That's a
Every
agree.
fact.
man,
Mm-hmm. That's a
it
fact.
starts in your household.
Hmm.
If you grab your household and maintain a level of structure and discipline in your household that is undeniable,
Hmm.
and it trickles down to something like, if there's five people on this panel right now, if all five of us make sure that we can control our household and maintain our sons and our daughters in a certain manner and build a community just from that point,
Yeah, we have
and
that much of a chance.
teach
I
others the
agree.
same,
I
and
definitely
teach
agree.
others the same ideology and things like that. It's not, Rome wasn't built in a day, but we have to get on code.
Hmm.
Asians live by code. Italians live by code. White people live by code. Africans live by code. Us as African American
Americanized black,
people,
right, right.
we
We
have
don't
to
live, we
get
don't have
on
no
code.
morals and code. I agree, brother. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree.
Nah, we did at one
Right.
point as far as being gangsters because everybody couldn't get hit. Some gangsters you had to
I'm not even
ask.
talking about gangsters. I'm not even,
No, no,
that's the least of
no.
what
What
I'm
I'm
talking
saying,
about.
it
I'm talking
still
about
was a.
being as strong black
No, I
men
got
to
you,
build a
but it was
difference.
still a code that them gangsters live by. Certain people, you still have to ask, yo, could I do this? Like
Right,
But
right.
look,
Now
they
we
fuck
was
the
don't even give a
gangsters.
fuck.
We got
no,
to
no.
get out of
It ain't
that.
only. I only
Well,
said that, but
wait,
it ain't only
K,
about
listen,
gangsters.
K, listen. We gotta stop that in general. Just
Yeah,
stop talking about, fuck the gangsters. You're not a gangster. You're a black man first.
of course.
Fact,
Fuck all that
fact.
gangsterism shit. You're a black man first. You
I,
gotta
Mm-hmm.
and I,
conquer that before you could conquer anything else. I don't care if you blood. I don't care if
I
you
don't care if
crip.
you
I
crip.
don't care if you
Right.
Yeah,
Nieta. I don't care none of
yeah.
that. Conquer being a black man and being solid in what it is to be a black man, and trickle that down to
Mm-hmm.
your seed, and let your seed trickle that down to his
And
seed
you
or his
100%
friends,
right.
and make certain
Nah,
things corny.
I agree because I'll be running down on my sons. All that playing
Yeah.
with guns and all that. We not doing no toy guns. All that certain games. Now you not
Yeah.
playing that game.
But how
I
many
be running
unks?
Prime
How,
down.
prime
but
example.
guess what? How many unks?
My son seen a picture of me in my wife's phone when I was young holding a gun. Right? He's seen it. He's talking to his friends on the line. My little man Daryl, his dad done did biz and all that shit. And I hear how they're talking about, like, yeah, my dad was this and my dad was that and this, that, there. I come in the room and I say straight up, me, your dad and your dad, guess what? We was dummies back then. We was
Yeah,
fucking idiots. We didn't have
yeah.
a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. We didn't even have enough money to take y'all mothers to the movies. That's how y'all want to move? And once I explained that to them and they heard that, oh, nah, we don't want to move like that. Yeah, so
Hell no.
guess what? Be better than us. Be better than
Right.
the
Mm-hmm.
bullshit that we was
Yeah,
doing.
no, you
Because
got to teach
at
him
the
that.
end of the day, what you see now as me being your father, what I display now, is not what you seen in that picture. And that's what's taking care of you. That's what's putting food in your mouth. That's what's putting a roof over your head. That's what's keeping
Right.
you stable,
Respect, my
nigga.
brother.
Don't
Respect,
worry
my
about
brother.
that dumb shit, because that dumb
Amen.
shit right there almost got me smoked when your fucking older sister was only a day old.
Yeah, but I
You
also
wouldn't
think
be here.
it's a self. I think it would be. I think it's also a self affirmation. Like for my daughter, she's a Dominican and black, so she's Afro Latina. So when she goes to bed, she has an affirmation that she says to her mom with it's in Spanish. So for a time, I was trying to figure out what she should say in the black or for her black side, if you want to say. So she goes to bed. I say it loud, and then she says, "I'm black and I'm proud." Says
Yeah, we
every
starting
night,
to lose grip.
before she
We
goes to
probably
bed,
got
we need
like
to do
60 seconds
me.
left in this
So,
live. Yeah, live. I'm just saying, like, we starting to lose grip. I see the bandwidth
yeah,
going
but
down.
so like it's those positive reinforce affirmations for our community that we need. We need to properly reinforce that power that we know we have
Yeah,
and continue. It's gonna blossom somewhere. We can't just think that we're gonna all ultimately be woke, but it's gonna blossom somewhere. But we need to continue to reinforce those positive affirmations that at some point in time we stand in it, and it's not just a hey, say it loud. And she says it now with a I'm black and I'm proud, and we know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. We
Right,
just got to
right.
keep a lot of ours from, especially from negative. Like even like you said, you showing pictures and all that. Certain things you got to keep from the young niggas so they don't grow up to be. Even certain movies we showing or we watching, and they get invested in. Oh, all right, this shit look cool. There's certain things that you can't show them.
yeah.
Right, right.
We got to keep it to a minimum.
Yeah, I was
And if
mad
you
when my
trying to
son
tell
seen
them
that
what,
picture. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was mad.
I be feeling like that my
of
baby
course,
moms were telling my kids about how I was back in the days.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what it was with a lot of these parents glorifying how they pops and uncles was back in these days, and they try to come up and live beyond that, or live up
A,
to their name.
a lot of them
It's
that be their
fire.
glory years. It don't even be our shit. It be shit that we regret, but it be their
Yeah,
glory years.
yeah,
Yeah. So long story short, y'all, don't be like us. Be better than us, man.
Better
right.
than the unks and
Till next week. It's been the
You know
Unk
the
Em
vibes, man.
Podcast.
Uncle
Live
them.
music is Tay Hami, Jody Mack, Polo Ground
Great one.
Mash, your man
Yes, sir.
Bundles. We see y'all next
Great
week,
one.
no.
man.